Hey folks, what's happening? It's your friends here at Slices and Dices, and it's a strange night for streaming, Sunday night, but you know what? We make it happen, because we know that our friends and family who love the Alien RPG series just want to see more. They gotta see it, they gotta have their monthly fix. I don't know why I just hit my arm like that in a somewhat expert fashion. I don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Bad idea. Unless you're doing role-playing games and using them as a substitute for that. Yes, absolutely.
And inside that role-playing game, nap relief.
That's true. There are fake drugs in our fake reality that we've constructed for ourselves. But those are drugs that help you win the game. Wow, what the fuck? This is really...
Matt,
yeah.
Quit while you're ahead.
I gotta stop. I'm just gonna stop.
Change the subject.
Okay, here's the subject. Our good friend Mike, unfortunately is unavailable tonight, so you can just see down in the sort of bottom left-hand corner of your screen. The cat tonight will be played by the cat. Which I think is only appropriate.
I'm sure they'll make cameos. If one of my cats jumps on me and does something in real life, the cat does something in the game.
I like that. I like that idea. If your cat freaks out, the cat will indeed freak the fuck out, and I'm down for it.
I'll keep you posted on all feline activities.
Please let me know. I don't know if there's a cat litter box somewhere on the station, but you know we'll have to just use our imaginations and hope to God that we get it right.
What is this game on stream?
What is this game on stream? Indeed, I agree, Maeve. What is this game on stream? What are we playing? We are playing Alien RPG. For those of you who have joined us before, this is our monthly Alien RPG Heart of Darkness campaign. This is still Act 2, but it's Part 3 of Act 2, and I'm pretty sure, considering all the things that I have planned, that this is probably the end of Act 2 coming up this episode, and then we'll move into the final act of this 3-act scenario, Act 3. That said, looks like everybody's still playing the same characters as last time, although I'm pretty sure we may have a switcheroo soon in the making. I believe. Anyway,
possibly more than one, depending on how this current situation.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you said it, Matt, and now we're all gonna fucking die.
You know, I shouldn't just. Yeah, I should just go with the fucking. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with the music.
Dr. Ejiri's health insurance just ran out last session. Okay?
That's true. That is very true.
It's 2 days from retirement.
It's just 2 days from retirement. Getting too old for this shit. Hey, previously, let's do the previously. Let's do it. Previously on Alien RPG, Heart of Darkness, you are all on a station orbiting a black hole. This station is called Erebos Station. The black hole is called the Ablasin Black Hole. The ship that you came to this particular area of space on, the Cetor Rhina, has crashed into the station. And if you're ever get off the station alive and in one piece, you're going to need some parts, 3 parts actually, to repair it. Power cells, power tools, and a thruster coil. There are some challenges, however, preventing you from having your particular day in the sun. Friend or foe androids that you met, although I think you sort of sensed something was wrong there and left them. Convicts, because this station is not just a plasma trawling station, it is a prison workstation. Mutants, we just found that out by having you guys encounter some. Alien life forms, I mean, it's on the tin, right? So aliens. A blossoming plasma fire, overtaking half the station, and madness-inducing radiation emanating from the black hole. I think all of these are completely fine.
Little things.
Just tiny little speed bumps on the road to success.
We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine here now. How are you? There's also some other, shall we call it, entity or agency that seems to want secret information stored in a data tape that you all found called Project Ironfish. So, let's review the current cast of characters. Of course, there's the 5 of you, Lark, Noor, Drabikowski, Ejiri, and Adrien the Cat. There's also, unseen, but certainly heard on comms, the android Gray, the recently revived pilot Lugar, and the yet to be found and somewhat missing engineer Navarre. Let's also tip our hats and call out the dead characters that we unfortunately see surprisingly few of here in my roster. There's, of course, the exploded form of the xenobiologist Hedenstrom, the dead scientist Clerk, who you found burned to death in the mother mainframe. Yeah, that guy was like microwave flash fried. And Clerk seems to have been working with the, I would call clinically insane scientist, Webb, that you came upon. Both of them were working on a necrotic virus that would, according to what Webb said, potentially kill off the masses of alien organism that has attached itself to the station and your own ship. But to complete this necrotic virus, Webb seems to require, I should say, a sample from what he calls a Heptopus tabularium, which you learned was a sort of smaller version of the massive alien starfish that impregnated poor Hedenstrom. There's also the often spoken about, but never, or at least not yet, seen warden of the station, Sykes, who seems to have had some kind of altercation long ago with the head of the convicts on the station, a woman named Wix. Then there's also the lone survivor of the long-lost ship USCSS Cronus. And that survivor's name is Levine, who Drabikowski found still in cryo aboard the infested living lifeboat vessel, the aforementioned Heart of Darkness. Where do you find yourselves? Well, you've actually finally been brought back together after the party was somewhat split. But now, on your way to do a switch out between Lark and Lugar, you have seemingly stumbled upon a horrific sight. A virtual feast, it seems, in which several mutated abominations are devouring one of their own. And now have turned their sights on you. That is where we begin tonight. Any questions?
How wide is this thing that we're standing on? Because you've got us 2 by 2, but then 1 by 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that the I would say 2 by 2 is appropriate. It's probably about a 10-foot wide tunnel that you guys are all in. So feel free to move about the cabin.
So what we can see here and here are not things that we can actively stand on. The tops of these tanks, we can't stand on them.
No, the tanks are actually below you. These plasma tanks are below.
That's below.
Uh-huh.
So it's just that walkway and like this little space up here. That's what we have available to us, right?
Correct. That is correct.
All right, cool.
On the catwalk.
Okay. With that said, let's jump into initiative and get this thing going. So let's do this. I guess we just roll d10s now, yeah?
We determined there isn't a place for initiative on this sheet?
There isn't a place for initiative, unfortunately, so you just have to roll. A lot of people do it different ways, right? They will either just pull cards, or roll d10s and then just re-roll the d10s. I'm totally fine with that.
Oh, sorry, I got the 2 first.
Okay. Oh, now I have an 8. Ejiri has an 8.
It's okay. I'm in the front.
No,
That means I can get out of the way of the people who can actually deal damage.
Sajaad, I think Ejiri got the 8 first, so you get the 5.
Oh no. It's your kid. Yeah, I'm gonna
You'd actually
roll the 5.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. So you'll go before.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, let me give you guys some music because we're all about the music here.
We got to give Cat an initiative too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, I got a 4 and a 3 for Lark.
My music just died. Hold on 1 second. Let me come back to it. Come on back, music. Let's go. There we go. All right. There we go.
It was working.
Yeah, no, it was working for you, but it wasn't working for chat.
Which means stream can't hear it. Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Did you roll for the cat?
I did not roll for our cat friend, but let's just have him roll a d10 and see what happens.
Get a 1.
It is a 7, which is the same as...
No, Pat rolled
Nobody.
2.
Pat rolled a 2? All right, cool.
No. Pat rolled a 4.
And a 3 for Lark.
All right, let me also roll for Lugar, too, because Lugar is there. She's just at the other end of the...
That's what Pat said, rolled 4 for Lugar and 3 for Lark.
Oh, fantastic.
That's why Pat rolled 2.
All right. I also have to roll for Webb.
I was covering my bases.
All right, so let's just go through... Add turns to the turn tracker here, and I'm going to also add turns for these nasties. Okay, let me roll for... So let's just go through it. Ejiri, what did you get?
I have a 8.
8. Sajaad. Noor Sajaad. 5. Drabikowski.
2.
The cat got a 7. Let's roll for Webb. Everything's running pretty smooth here. 6! Why, my God, can they actually make it without having to re-roll? Lark got a 4. Did you say?
Lugar got a 4, Lark got a 3.
Oh my God, is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it happened perfectly on the first try.
So these creatures will either get a 1 or a 10. And that's or a 9 actually. So 1, 10, or 9 will only be the
9.
1, 10, or 9 will be the appropriate actions here. So I'm just gonna keep rolling until I get 1, 10, or 9. Oh, there you go. They got a 9.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
You will take it. All right, let me put ascending. Okay, so it looks like we are ready to go here. Let me just move the turn order up so that people can see it in chat.
So beautiful. Seeing all these numbers at a rest.
Amazing.
All right, Drabikowski, you're up.
All right, question for you, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Because Overwatch in general pertains to a raged weapon, but could I step up out of the way into this tunnel and maintain an Overwatch to try to shove one of them off if he comes into my range? Like to make a close combat attack?
Normally, Overwatch, you're right, is for ranged weapons, but I will accept that. It will basically be an opposed close combat, though.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. All right,
okay.
So then I'm gonna. Oh God, I can't even move myself because the cat is there, but I want to be like right up here by Kitty in this little T-section hallway.
Okay, I will move you up there. There you go.
There you go. And then if one of them comes into, basically, so the first one to come forward, I'm going to make a close combat, try and shove them off the side. Well, close combat and hopefully get the stunts to shove them off the side.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give it a shot. All right, that sounds good for you, Drabikowski. Lark, your turn.
Yep. Lark is going to aim at one of the closest ones to our group and fire off a shot with the slow action, and then start to reload her own hand with the fast action.
Reload, I believe, is reload an action though? I believe it's a slow action. Reload's always a slow action.
So then I will aim and fire then.
Okay, aim and fire. Sure.
Yeah. So that's a +2.
No successes, 1 panic. And we now know that Lark can, in fact, panic, even though she is an android.
I'm gonna panic! Come on, hit the button.
No whipping.
Nervous twitch. Everybody goes up in 1 stress.
God damn it.
So
I was doing so well not having stress.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Glad I got extra nap relief.
We do have some, but not a whole bunch. All right, so you fire your bolt gun, and it misses completely. It like pings off of one of the walls.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna move to Lugar. Lugar is in the back behind them. She will run up, aim, and she's like, "What the hell is going on?" And she will aim with her EVA pistol and fire at one of the closest of these creatures to her. So that's a 2. Okay, that's 1 success. So she will in fact shoot and will hit the one in the back. Let's see, does it have armor? It does, so it's going to roll armor. And has no successes on the armor, so the actual amount of damage is just 1. And that is Lugar's turn. Sajaad.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We're on a catwalk, right?
Yep.
Can I feasibly run up to the one in front and try to knock him off the ledge?
Mm-hmm. It will be an opposed close combat roll.
Perfect. If I stab it with my knife first?
You can't stab and throw. You can do one of the two, right?
Okay, then no worries. I'm just gonna just use my close combat roll.
Okay.
And I get a +2 because close combat. Hard hitter.
Yep.
Nice.
That's 5 successes.
Shit! Damn, Noor. You've been pumping iron. Yeah, so this will be hard to beat. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, they do not have close combat, so this is just gonna use their mobility to try to dodge out the way. 3 successes, but not enough to beat your 5.
Woo, great.
So you have 2 stunts that you can use.
Can you remind me what those 2 stunts might be?
Absolutely, with that close combat. Where is it? I had close combat. Hold on, shit. What happened to my close combat ones? Oh, here it is. Close combat. There we go. So you can inflict 1 more point of damage. You can outmaneuver your enemy and trade initiative scores with them, taking effect next turn. You can knock or pull a weapon or other object from your opponent. You can knock them to the ground, or you can hold your opponent in a grapple.
Okay, but that only works for the enemy I'm hitting, right?
Correct.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to throw him over the ledge.
Okay. So that's like a shove, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you grab this creature, it doesn't get out of the way, and you just, with all of your might, shove this opponent, and it sort of screeches, tries to grab for the ledge, and then lands like 30 feet below on this plasma tank. Boom, with a crunch. And
I can
take some damage for sure. I'd say it probably takes 2 points of damage.
That's fair. I mean, it's down there though, so.
Oh, sure is, yeah. Anything else to G?
Actually, can I just pump those other 2 points into damage? Do it.
Well, you threw it as a maneuver, right?
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it then.
Cool.
Then yeah, I'll just. I guess I'll just chill here since I'm the tanky one.
All right, so I'll just put you up
Hopefully
just a smidge right there. All right, it is Webb's turn. Webb doesn't have any weapons. Let me actually double check that one. Yeah, Webb has a scalpel. Webb has. There is no way Webb is actually going to get near to these things. So Webb will forego any action and just sort of cower behind Ejiri at this point in time. The cat will do what cats do, which is avoid danger, if at all possible.
Right.
So the cat will slink behind Drabikowski and sort of curl around her leg and hiss menacingly. That's all it's going to do at this point. Ejiri, you're up.
Ejiri's just going to go, and just it's like, what the fuck is this? and he is going to just point and just say, "Kill them! Kill them!" with a command.
Working on it.
You're gonna command. Okay, so you're using a command on who? Noor?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Anything of your own volition though, or no?
So the intent is to give orders and
Okay.
allow them and give an additional +1 to the order. So when Noor goes to attack on the next turn,
She'll have a +1.
for every success I get.
Love it. All right, go ahead and make your
Nice.
command
Every
roll
six.
then.
Oh, hell
For
yeah.
every success on his command roll.
Yep.
Come on.
I'm at 9 stress right now.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy!
Just so y'all know, I'm rolling 18 dice.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god!
Chances of one
Look at
being
the
a 1
Fucking incredible Hulk.
pretty
here.
high. I repeat, the chances are high.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's 3
who's
panics.
gonna go berserk now? Who's gonna pull a Hedenstrom?
All right, so let's see. If it's 10 or above, this command does not function. Roll your panic. Oof.
Dude.
So I think maybe your command comes out more of like
Yeah.
kill that, like rather than anything that Sajaad would normally receive as anything befitting respect. You just come out as a blithering mess. So your stress level decreases, but everyone else goes and makes an immediate panic roll.
Oh,
Oh,
panic
Jesus.
roll. I just gave myself stress.
No,
That's
take
my
your
bad.
stress
Let
off.
me redo that.
But
Oh,
everybody
giant
else
horn.
panics.
All right. Okay. This is cool. I can live with that.
Okay, so you get a -2 Drabikowski to any agility-based roll.
Hey.
Sajaad drops an item. Lark keeps it together,
Mark's
surprisingly.
fine. Do you want me to
And
roll for Lugar, or do you want to?
I will. Yeah, you know what? You can roll for Lugar.
Okay.
Lugar has very little stress comparatively to the rest of you.
What was she doing? Sleeping during Act 1?
Kinda, sorta. Smashed her face up against a console, so. Did you have,
2. Good to go.
Oh, I don't see that. Oh, you know why? Hold on, I know
Oh,
why.
because it's rolling to GM. Oh, because
Yeah,
it's...
I got
it's
that.
Still assigning, yep.
It's cool, I got this, no worries. Let me just open up the character sheet. That's why we're going to go here and say, whisper to GM, never. But I will take your word for it that it was a 2. Yes, it was indeed a 2, keeping it together. And let me do something here. So, because she's not an NPC anymore, she's a character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Which means flatter, but doesn't protect her.
Indeed. All right, so I know I forgot about Webb. Well, Webb is an NPC, so I'm just gonna panic rolls don't really affect him. He gonna freak out. And the
You gonna freak
cat does have panic. So let's have the cat panic or roll their panic.
Kitty panic.
Kitty panic. Oh no, the cat freezes.
Oh no!
Stress level and
Tail.
all stress level of all PCs
that's
increases
me.
by 1.
God damn it, that's me. Damn it,
So,
kitty.
yeah, I think that because the cat like is behind you and you look down behind you and see the cat's just like and like cat totally frozen up in air, eyes wide as saucer
Yep.
plates. Your stress goes up.
Yep, it just did. I
Solid.
did it.
Everybody else?
I don't think so. I think that
Okay.
I think nobody else can really see this except me.
yeah, I'd say the cat is hidden behind Drabikowski. Okay then.
Anyway.
What do I drop, Matt?
Oh, that's right. You did drop an item.
I am honest about it, so yes.
Let's see.
Much
What
to my own deterrent, but
did you
yes.
drop? What did you drop?
Luckily, I picked up a bunch of crap from the
You
ship,
did.
so maybe it won't be
You
something
have
useful.
you have 2 weapons. You have a supernova shotgun and a big ass knife.
Yeah,
I like
I
the
like
fact that it's
both of
called
those.
big ass knife.
That's what Mike called it. So that's what
Fair
I
enough.
called it.
I'm gonna make a roll here, a 1d2. Supernova shotgun is number 1. That will go over the edge, and number 2 is a big ass knife. That will go over the edge. So we'll see.
Oh, but I like both of those.
I know
things.
you do. Okay, bye bye supernova shotgun. That goes
Oh,
over the
God
edge
damn
and
it.
clatters to the ground.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a close combat specialist.
Damn
guys.
straight. You don't need no supernova shotgun.
Yeah.
You're good without.
No, I don't. I don't need my gun. That's perfect.
Guns in this economy?
I know, right?
Okie
One of the
doke.
only guns we had.
That's true. All right, here we go. It's time for the bad guys. We've got 4 of them. Actually,
Yay.
three of them. There's one that's kind of torn in pieces. and is just gobbling its own entrails up. So, yeah, I'm just going to say that they all... Well, 2 of them will run up right next to Noor and attack her. And the one in the back will run to Lugar and attack her. Okay, so we have two attacks from the abominations on Noor. Let's see what they are.
Noor's gonna have a very bad day in a second. I can feel it.
Okay, arm pull. Interesting. This looks
I don't
awful.
like the sound of that.
And it got 3 successes. I like. There's a macro on the new character sheet that just literally randomizes all the different attacks and just rolls it.
Oh, nice.
It's
I
amazing.
mean,
That's cool.
Is that
Yep.
something I can oppose in any way, shape, or form?
I don't believe so. It looks like it might be a close combat roll, but you would have to block it with some kind of... Well, let's see. What it's...
Big ass knife.
Let's talk about. It says the abomination grabs the victim's arm and tries to pull it clean off with its bare hands. So I'd say that's blockable. That's blockable.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to beat 3 successes though with a close combat roll.
Okay. Do I get my bonus since I'm a close combat specialist?
What is the bonus for specifically? Any close combat roll?
It just says I get a +2 bonus to close combat if I sacrifice my fast action, which I've already done recently.
I would say yes. I'll go ahead and say yes because it's a block.
Okay.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is not
I have
good
2
enough.
arms, right?
Sure. Roll for the attack using 6 base dice, damage 1. If the attack causes damage, it automatically triggers critical injury 54, triggering an immediate panic roll. So it looks like it did, unfortunately, get 3 successes. You do have
there
armor.
against this?
I would say
Yeah.
that you have
Armor.
armor. So if you can get 3 or higher on armor, then this will negate... Actually, it's just 1 damage.
Where'd be my armor?
Actually, wait a minute. No, it's 3 damage because each one is a base damage 1. So it's base damage 1, and then 2 more successes. That's 3 damage. So you need 3 armor to beat this. You have 8 armor.
I'm not seeing
Armor
my
is... Yeah, your armor's in the middle of your character sheet on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Underneath manipulation,
Mm-hmm.
the name of your armor, click the little box next to it.
Yep.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay, I see.
And Matt, so she
Ow.
did block, right? And if you go close combat to block, you can still take those successes off of the attack.
Cool. So, if that's the case, if she blocked and did 2 successes, that means that there was 1 success with 1 base damage. And... once
The armor
and the
soaks
armor soaks that 1 damage so that you are okay with that first attack.
That's good.
That's good. You've blocked the first attack.
I still need to
But
roll a
does
panic,
she?
though.
Yeah. Does she need to roll the panic to make sure the block works?
That's correct. Roll your panic. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Well,
You rolled a 10, and as we all
I did
know,
indeed.
10 or higher negates the action that you are using. So your stress level increases by 1, as well as all the stress level. So I think that what happens is because you freeze... hold on for 1 second.
I think my stress level is about to go way up the fucking roof in a second.
So you freeze just as this thing comes in, grabs your arm, and in absolute abject panic, you don't know what to do, and you look at this creature, it just sort of screeches at you. Everyone's like, no! The world sort of slows down as you just hear the wrenching of metal as your armor breaks and the seals collapse and fly off. Then you just feel like the worst pain in your entire life as your arm is absolutely wrenched out of its socket. You don't utter anything out of your mouth. You don't scream at all. Everyone else screams as their eyes focus on you, and everyone else's stress goes up by 1.
Now, if the cat and I can't see this happening, does our stress go up?
I would say that you probably hear this horrifying scream
Yeah.
coming
try
from
for it,
Noor.
man.
No, I appreciate that. So
My stress has gone up by 3 points, and we've been playing for like 20 minutes.
Welcome to this game.
Understand, sir.
Welcome to this goddamn game. All right, so Jesus. All right, so the cat stress is at 7, and you've lost an arm, Noor. Let's see what that specific problem that you have now is critical injury 54.
Where is it?
Oh, man. Let me check out the critical injury.
One shift, can't use arm. It is fatal with a -1. I don't remember what the -1 means, but it takes one shift to... it does mean that within one shift, she needs to receive a stabilizing medical aid roll.
Yes, I think...
Or she will die.
-1...
shift.
Right, I think -1 is the medical aid... It's the penalty to the medical aid roll.
Medical aid roll. I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fatal with a -1. Whoever makes the medical aid roll, someone needs to make a successful one within the next shift. But obviously it's permanent.
Yeah.
Until you get a gun arm.
The Colhavy route.
Yes, the Colhavy route. However, there is another creature in front of you.
Yeah, I might not have...
You might not have to worry about it, because it's going to make its attack against you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Its attack is Head Crush.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
You didn't need a head.
No, I don't need that at all.
You didn't need a head at all. And it got 4 successes on its roll,
Oh, fuck
too.
me. I guess I can roll armor against that, right?
Well, yeah, because you can't, unfortunately, block it because you've used your block already.
Yep. Yeah, I hear that. Well,
That's success. All right.
I think I might be dead, guys.
We shall see. Okay, so this says the abomination grabs the victim's head and tries to crush it in its bare hands. Roll for the attack using 7 base dice, damage 1. If the attack causes damage, it automatically triggers critical injury 64, killing the victim outright.
Yeah.
Well, the fact I'm wearing a helmet doesn't help me at all, right?
I think it crushes your head inside the helmet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, great. Perfect.
So this creature just like, pung, you just like as your arm is bleeding out, you just look with horrified eyes as this thing just wraps its whole form around you and then grabs your compression, and you just hear, and you see spidering glass, and you're like, ah! And then there's a fountain of blood where your head was.
That's not great.
And Noor is no more.
Oh, look, she got one of the jelly-filled ones.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna take...
Hey, Matt, you finally killed me an alien.
Hey! It finally happened!
Yeah.
Happy day!
Look.
We do the dance of joy!
You took off my arm twice in this game.
I did! And then I took your head off. I don't get to do that very often, so...
No, it's okay.
Sorry, Sajaad.
Don't worry about it.
Them's the breaks.
No,
Just like doing alien
Then
hangman.
you have background characters.
You do have background characters, and that's why we love this game.
No, backup characters.
Backup characters, background characters are the same thing to me. Anyway, okay, that's the 2 in the back. Let's move on to Lugar and see if Lugar can survive this fucking thing. Here we go.
Like Lugar.
Patrick, you might be Lark a while longer.
Yeah,
This may
I'm also
happen.
thinking about that. Now I'm trying to think,
man.
did I have 3 or 4 deaths from the beginning of the one-shots onwards?
Ooh, Jesus. We'll
I
figure that
definitely
out.
died
after.
in the first
Yeah.
5 minutes of the first game.
Here we go.
I remember that.
That's a fist strike to Lugar. It's 3 successes.
Take him
The
in.
abomination strikes its victim with a powerful punch.
Doc died. 4.
Roll for the attack with 10 base dice, damage 1, so that's 3 damage.
Oh, you could have fisted me.
Just a fist strike. So Lugar, do you want to block that?
Yes.
Close combat roll, please.
Sorry, I was trying to think of a fist joke.
No,
Don't
that's
mind
fine. Enough said. Enough said.
Did you aim for Lugar on that one? The strike?
You don't do aim with close combat blocks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So it wouldn't have been a fast hit. Okay.
Okay.
No successes, but push.
Do you want to push it?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Click.
Click the push button.
Come on. I did.
Okay.
It's the old laptop.
Oh, okay.
You
She's
could
slow
also
now.
just be roll 20.
Yeah. Maybe. Mm,
There
Nope.
it is. Still nothing.
Still no successes.
still nothing. All right.
Why is it? Does Lugar
Armor.
have any stress?
Lugar has 2 stress.
Yeah, because the scream and
Well, it
Watch
didn't roll
somebody
any
else's.
stress. It didn't roll any stress die on either of them.
That is true. I wonder why that is.
Oh, did they get stressed for watching me die?
Oh god, that's true.
Yeah, that should be 3 more.
All right, so
I'm
everybody
sorry.
goes up 1
Mention
stress.
that.
No, that's totally fair.
God
Thank you for
damn it.
reminding. Yeah,
Where's my characters?
I think
There's
What is wrong
3
with you?
stress. Yeah,
Damn it.
I was gonna say there's 3 stress on Lugar.
yeah. So just roll your stress test. Just roll some d6s here.
Okay.
So go ahead and go up by 1. So roll
I'm gonna just
4. Roll
2
4.
D6s?
4 d6s. 4 d6s. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have 4 stresses, Lugar.
Right. And then potentially again for the push if that doesn't work, or if it's not a panic.
I'm fine with
I
that.
think it
Come
should
on.
be on its own.
Come on. You can work a little faster. I believe in you. You're such a good computer. I know you can.
If you'd like
Come on,
me
just-
to do it, I
Yeah,
can do
just
it.
roll. Yeah, can you just roll?
Yeah, sure. 4d6 incoming. That is no
One panic.
successes. And 1 panic.
If Lark dies, I'm just switching to the other laptop. and running with it tonight.
This is so mad. Let me go with the push, though. 1 success. 1 success, 1 panic. So, I'm going to roll that panic, I guess. What's your amount of stress? Is 4, right?
4.
1d6 plus 4. Chances are, unless I roll a flat 6 on this thing, or I should say 10, fuck my life.
Oh my god,
Fuck
you said it out
my
loud.
life. I said it
Shouldn't
out
have said it,
loud.
Matt.
I shouldn't have said it. All right, so that negates, unfortunately, that negates the close combat roll. But
Yeah.
But
Lugar
armor.
does have armor, so roll your armor roll. Hopefully that won't take a year and a day.
Fingers crossed.
Am I killing off all of the PCs tonight?
You're trying so hard.
What is
You might
happening?
be.
Is this the
This
reason
is
why
how Matt
Mike?
Rage quits this campaign.
Is this the reason why Mike was like, "I'm not able to play, guys. I'm sorry. I know Matt's
You
going
can
to kill
smell
you all."
murderous intent over.
The cat will be the sole survivor, goddammit.
You know what? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Sorry,
being the
what am I
end.
rolling again?
Yeah, you're rolling armor.
Armor.
Armor. Yeah, thank you. Come on. You're so close. 2 more scrolls. There we go. And no extra bonuses.
Nope.
It's just the 3.
Okay, so 1 success
Negates
negates, so you take 2 damage.
Okay, 1 health for Lugar.
Oh, good
Lark.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God. Okay,
We are so squishy.
we are back to the top of the order. Drabikowski.
I wasn't supposed to be squishy.
Well,
My
now you're
Overwatch-
really squishy.
Yes, I am.
My Overwatch didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up here and look for another way around wherever the fuck we're. So we were headed this way. Why? Where were we trying to go again?
You were trying to meet up with Lugar.
Okay.
And to drop Lark back at the ship.
Exactly,
To
yeah.
recharge and
Gotcha.
medical. This was to
Alright.
have literal more arms to actually make the ship go
Gotcha.
away.
Now you ended up with a whole lot less. And
Having seen that, Drabikowski is going to. I'd say, I suggest we find another way around. Yes. And I'm gonna come up here and look and see, which I can see either way. And it looks like there's a small turning here, a door down here, and this tunnel goes somewhere that way.
Yep.
So, knowing that we were heading in this direction, I am gonna fucking sprint down this hallway
Okay.
as far as I can get
As you turn
in this direction.
Yeah, sure. Let me just say something though. As you turn
tell
down
me what
the
happens
hallway,
when I get here.
yeah, when you get there, you see 4 men in yellow prison jumpsuits running in your direction.
Do they look human?
They look human, yes. And one of them is carrying some kind of a home, like, I wouldn't call it home brewed, but sort of like a jerry-rigged, that's the word I'm looking for. Some kind of a jerry-rigged gun? Question mark? You're not quite
Okay.
sure. Holding it like a gun, that's for sure.
Upon seeing that, I will then take a step in this direction, point down this hallway, and say, "The men you are looking for are down there. I mean you no harm. I do not care what you did."
Okay. The one in front is about a head and a half taller than the other 3. And he looks like... Well, he looks like this.
Oh, if we finally met Sykes, that'd be cool. Nice. He looks mean. I like him.
I like him.
I'd say he's probably played by Dave Bautista.
Yep.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh.
In the
But that is
movie
like
version of this.
Drabikowski. I have no weapons. I step back and I say, "The ones I think you are looking for are that way. I don't care what you did. Go do what you must."
The guy looks at you up and down. and then sort of almost completely disregards you as he and the other three move past you. The cat goes and like jumps out of the way of these 4 oncoming people. And
I would have like picked up the frozen kitty and been
totally
like this way.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that with that, these guys come into your view, or at least those of you who are in that area. Okay, let me say that since they are really, it's either 1 or 10 with them. So let's just go with...
Can they have my initiative order?
Oh god, that's right, I forgot. It's either 1, 5, or 10. So 1, 5, or 10. Nope, not 4. Not 8. Not 7. Come on. You could... Oh,
Hey!
1.
There we go, hey!
All right, so they
Top
will
of
be
the order,
1.
which technically means after me, which is bad in this instance.
Okay. It is. I would say, yeah. They're gonna go after you, but it's at the very end of the round that they're gonna go.
But I do. As they run past me on comms, I say, "Let the big scary ones through. This hallway is clear now."
Okay. Lark, it's your turn.
And then I will actually, since I haven't done anything, I will hold Overwatch. I'm going to step back like another couple squares.
Okay.
But I will hold Overwatch. Actually, well, I need to be there. I'll hold Overwatch here to attack anything that comes around the corner that doesn't look friendly.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Lark, what you gonna do?
Lark is slow action reload because one hand, literally, and fast action keep open for blocking.
Okay, I'm right with that.
Lugar has the laser pistol, so she should still be good. If this thing will close one and open the other.
Okay.
Mm.
We're waiting for your computer to act like a normal 2023.
Never gonna happen.
It still thinks it's 1988.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I'll figure it out someday. Can you just roll a ranged attack for Lugar?
Sure. Off of Lugar,
Well,
or
it's having a little seizure.
it's
over here.
Lark's turn.
Yeah.
But...
No, Lark is slow action reload fast.
Oh,
action,
okay.
keep
So
open
now it's
before
Lugar's
block.
turn. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I had jumped a half step ahead.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Lugar will attempt to shoot at this. Well, she's going to need to... She's in engaged range, so fuck.
So -2?
Yeah, point blank range is... Well, actually, point blank range... Let me see if I remember here. Point blank range is still a bonus for ranged weapons?
Now I've got the character sheet up. Okay. I think it's -2.
Hold on here. Ranged attacks. Here you go. Ranged combat rules. Short range... Yeah, engaged right next to you. The ranged fire mod for that one is...
-2?
-3 or +3, depending on the kind of weapon.
It's a pistol with a guided laser.
Yeah.
It's a laser cutter.
I'd say
So
+3. Yeah, +3.
I'll
Oh
take
yeah,
it.
if it's the laser cutter, then yeah.
It burns more.
Yeah, I'd say +3.
Click.
There, oh,
There it is.
Finally.
2 successes and way too many panics.
Well, roll your panic.
All right.
D10. Oh, sorry,
Try and be
D6
sad.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Or you know what to do. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you what to do.
And then we'll figure out after the panics.
Okay, so stress level goes up, but that doesn't prevent you from doing a single point of damage.
And pour the extra into damage?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I got 2 successes.
Yep, so that's fine. So 2 points of damage.
Yarp.
Cool. Let me roll the armor on it. No successes. So
Okay.
it will take 2 points of laser
points.
damage. Laser damage.
I'd like to do laser damage to the crazy man.
Mm-hmm. Done deal. All right. Anything else, Lugar? I think you're staying there, right?
That's
Has
it.
does have to make a power supply roll on that though,
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, go ahead and make your power supply roll on your laser gun.
Yarp.
which should be 5. Starts at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sorry, I had closed the tab because I thought I was going to sit.
That's okay. I got you. I'll just
Just-
roll it. It's fine.
There you go.
No worries. Okay then.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's okay. We're looking for panics, remember? We're looking for panics.
These are good things.
Right. Okay.
Panics are bad, successes
This is
are good.
Iron Man and Thor.
Successes are neutral in this.
Correct,
thing.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright,
we're looking
cool.
for panics. Panics are bad. That means you take off the power on it, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Lugar. Webb just watched Noor explode, unfortunately, and probably has a heart attack.
No Noor.
No Noor. No more. I will say...
No more Noor.
I'm going to make him roll a... Fuck. I'm going to make him roll a wits roll. If he succeeds, he's going to strike out with his scalpel.
They have that big ass knife you could take.
One success. Yeah, he's going to have to get it off your body. All right. That's good enough. He will shove past these convicts and run to the front.
Thank God he doesn't stab Ejiri.
No, he doesn't stab Ejiri. He will stab with the scalpel, though.
Oh, Webb's so gonna die.
All right, that is 5 successes.
Holy fuck! Wait, no, this could be bad though, because I had 5 successes and then I immediately died.
That's true. 5 successes. So 5. Fuck me. Wow, that's a lot. I can't believe that. That's amazing. Oh, he had a lot of stress. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, but 1 panic, and well, let's roll the panic here for this guy and see what happens.
Oh boy.
Actually, he's an NPC. He doesn't roll panic.
Yay!
Yeah, no, NPCs do not roll panic. They just get their successes. So that's all 5 into damage. Fuck it.
Nice.
Yeah, so 5 successes, that's 6 damage. So you watch Noor just scream and run at this creature and just slice it right across the throat. And the creature just goes... all this black ichor just fountains out. It doesn't die, but it's very close to being dead. And that is Webb's turn. I'm going to say the cat stays fucking far away from everything. Ejiri, it's your turn.
I think after seeing all this happen, Ejiri is just going to take the web position and scurry backwards by the ladder and just cower.
Okay. Cower? Fantastic.
Just like hide, really. Take cover, I suppose.
Okay, taking cover, absolutely. Yeah, that is an absolutely normal action.
Yeah. Because I have 10 stress.
Jesus. Yep, I don't blame you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm back up to 9 after starting the session at 5, so I feel you.
Yeah, so that will be it for me.
Okie dokie. So let's go with the one abomination in the back. The abomination in the back will strike at Lugar with arm pull. 2 successes, 1 base damage. All right.
Still got the free action to block.
You sure
Gonna try
do.
close
Yep.
combat.
Yep. Go for it. I will move you out of the wall, Tetsu.
And I think I need to roll all 5.
No
If the same
successes.
problem happens.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, let me try the stress dice.
Yep. No, the stress dice are there. They're the yellow
Oh, they
ones.
are?
Yep.
Okay.
They are in.
Yeah.
They're in the roll. So now you
So
can
this
push
time they
if you
showed
want.
up.
Yep.
Yes, I would like to push.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Okay. 1 success.
2 panic.
1 success to panic.
All right. Panique.
Okay. So Lugar drops something. I will find out what that is, but it does not prevent the close combat success of 1. But you can also roll armor as well.
Yep.
And if you make a single armor success, that will negate the damage.
Not armor.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
So that's 3 armor successes. So yeah, this creature attempted to pull Lugar's arm off. Lugar, yeah, you feel the stress and of the suit sort of being tested to its limit as this thing just yanks with all of its strength. But the seals hold, and you take no damage.
Great.
Okay.
And then I think it's either the gun, the maintenance jack, that's my signature item, or the cutting torch, right? For items?
Yeah. I'm going to say for items that you drop...
Yeah.
I'm going to say the cutting torch. You drop the cutting torch. The cutting torch.
Yeah.
The cutting torch goes over the edge.
It's 2 weapons gone over the edge.
How far down off
30
of this
feet.
catwalk? 30 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it accessible by a lower level or no?
No,
Just
you'd have to
related?
sort of
Okay.
hang down, and because there's no reason to get to the distillery tanks at all. That's why there's a plank above it. All right. Then there are 2 more abominations. One will go for this big hulking brute who has come up to the fore, and the other one will go for Webb. Okay, here's the attack on this dude who you don't know who his name is, but he seems to be holding a rather large, some kind of jerry-rigged gun. That's another arm pull. 1 success, 1 damage. He will attempt to block, of course, with his close combat. Ooh, he's got decent close combat. Here we go. 1 success, so that negates the 1 damage. He just, like, as this thing comes in, like, rah, poof, he just smashes it in the face with the butt of his gun. And the other one will go for Webb. That's a head crush on Webb. 2 successes.
Ooh.
Webb
Bye,
will
science guy.
Webb will attempt to block that with... I mean, I guess the only thing he has, which is he just does a close combat roll as best he can. Yeah. Here we go. He needs 2 successes to block it because he doesn't have any armor.
Come on, Webb, you can
Got
do
2
it.
successes.
Yay!
Wow. Oh my god. Your Webb blocks it, surprisingly. That's the end of their turn. Okay. Here's what happens next. These conscripted convicts filter into the room. Several of them have what seem to be homemade-looking knives made out of what you could only assume to be strips of metal all sort of welded together. But the guy in front, that big Dave Bautista-looking guy, has that jerry-rigged-looking gun. And he will use it to spray fire. You just hear... and a cone of flame erupts from the gun. It probably would encompass the 3 remaining creatures if it hits. All right, here we go. 1 success. Only 1 success. Base damage 3 though, and it's fire intensity 12. So I'm going to say that each one of these creatures in the cone takes 1 damage, and they're on fire.
Matt, did you delete my token?
I didn't. I moved it onto a GM layer.
Okay, because I can't see anything now.
That's okay. You don't need to worry about it. If you'd like me to, I can bring you back.
Nah, it's okay.
All right, cool. Don't worry about it. So yeah, one of them is just absolutely the one that's like was eating its own entrails and was ripped apart. Is just immolated, completely vaporized essentially by this sheet of flame. The other 2 are currently on fire. I'm just gonna move them back so we can see what they are. And then there's one that's down here that has taken damage because you threw him off the edge. Okay. Let me just see if I can refresh the screen a little bit. Those of you in the chat probably won't see very much beyond what the folks' vision will allow, but that's basically Cecil. Let's call him Cecil, shall we? His turn. And then the other 2 will step up, or I should say the other 3 will step up and take attacks with their shivs on the remaining abominations. Here we go. 3 more shiv attacks. 1, 2, and 3. All right. 1 success, no successes, 2 successes. So that actually makes a lot of sense, strangely enough, because the creatures on fire each had individually 1 and 2 hit points remaining. So, that said, I'm just going to have them roll armor and see if they get any armor blocks.
Actually, if you take damage, you catch fire, continue to burn, and suffer another attack at the start of each new round, intensity increases by 1 each round, so you would actually roll a base 13 for the next round.
That would be fine, but it's not the next round yet.
Oh, okay.
These guys are coming in while these things are on fire and just stabbing them to death, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, so let's see if these abominations can make their armor roll. Here we go. That's no, and that's no. Wow. So yeah, these two just file in behind Cecil, who has turned off his jerry-rig flamethrower, and they come in and just stab hundreds of times into these creatures' brains, and they are deceased. There's only one more abomination left, and it's on Lugar. Drabikowski, you're up.
All right, I am going to edge my way back around, just kind of get an eye on what's going on. I see there's a convict here. Can I get to Sajaad's body?
I'd say so, yes.
I'm gonna go grab her big-ass knife.
Go for it.
And anything else that well, for now I'm gonna grab the big-ass knife. Once I know for sure we're safe, I might grab something else too. But
okay.
I'm gonna see what else is there. But for now, it's more about personal protection. So I'm gonna grab the big-ass knife, and then duck back up in the hallway again.
Okay, so you grab the knife, cat's like, and you're like, and you grab the knife and you move back into the hallway.
Man.
No doubt. Yeah, you are definitely not masters. Lark, you're up.
Yep. Bolt gun, because I reloaded the last round.
All right, so you're gonna have to get closer because you're pretty far away if you're gonna try to shoot that last one.
Okay. Fast action move, regular action, a fire, no aiming.
Yep,
bonus.
that's fine. That's good. Go for it.
Try and move sort of along the catwalk so it's not gonna hit Lugar.
Okay, that's 0 successes. You want to push it?
And a panique.
And a panic.
Actually,
you can't push it. If there's a panic, you can't push it.
Yerp. But I have to roll the panique first. Yeah. So let's try that.
It is not a good day for Lark.
No, it is well.
Yeah. I'd say
she really gave an arm and a leg to be on this catwalk.
Blah. Just get back to the ship.
As soon as this combat's over, Captain.
Let's see. What do you drop?
9.
And, yeah, I'm gonna say you drop. Oh Jesus, that would be really fucking awful of me. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you drop the sedatives.
We need those.
I know. Yeah. I'm gonna have you drop my candy. I'm gonna have you drop the med kit actually instead.
Okay.
Yeah, your med kit, which was hanging off of your tool belt, falls as the bolt gun sort of throws you back with recoil, and your one leg remaining keeps you stable, but you feel the med kit fall down into the plasma.
That's fine.
All right, it's now Lugar's turn. That's you, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's playing 2 characters, folks. He's playing 2 characters.
For a second, I'm just like, is there anything other than try and do another short-range laser shot? And I think that is the answer here. But I wanted to
you'd be
mull over my options first.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Eva pistol +3, and if it doesn't work, fast action, push back and scramble for my life.
Sure. Why not? That's a lot of successes.
That's a good success there.
That's
I'll roll my little
successes.
panic first just to be safe.
Yeah, definitely. If you roll a 10 or higher, it doesn't work.
Are you doing a
Oh, actually,
Rocky accent for this character?
I have no idea who.
Different character.
Oh, Jesus!
I've been working on
God
shit.
damn it, Lugar.
Oh God, no! Please don't kill me. This is her voice now.
1,
Just
2,
kill
3,
her.
4, 5.
That's how it's gonna happen.
No, don't do
that's
that.
it.
I don't think you're gonna want to do that.
Here, Maeve can take Lugar. I'll take one of the prisoners, and I'll just
Wait a
do
second.
The voice for the
How
rest
did you
of the
get
night.
a 12? If you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stress.
I hit the
That's a good
stress
question.
button.
Rolled a 6 and it added 6.
Yeah, there's 6 stress for Lugar.
Oh shit! Why do I only see 6 stress or 5 stresses? 1, 2.
I only see
one of
1
them.
as well.
Oh no!
because one of them is
One of them is a success.
Yeah.
That's why. So it's 6 successes. So wow, you really are rolling high on these fucking things tonight. So yeah, So unfortunately, your shot goes wide. Nothing happens with that pistol shot, and your stress level is decreased by 1, and
all of ours go up 1.
Everybody's goes up by 1.
God damn it! Back at 10, babies. Back at 10.
I mean, stress. It's a
At least
bitch.
you have nap relief.
Not a fan. I do have nap relief, and I might be taking some soon.
You guys haven't been taking a whole lot of rests. You've had at least 1 nap relief within the last 24 hours. Nap relief has detrimental effects if used in mass quantities. I'm just saying.
It's a one-shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely writing this ad copy for Kolhavi's drug relief program.
Yep, that's totally fair. All right, so that's it for Lugar. Webb is fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just runs up behind this abomination and will try to stab it.
Is it on fire?
It is not on fire. It did not get hit by the fire attack. The other 3 did. All right, here we go. Scalpel. 2 successes and a panic. Jesus, how many stress dice does this guy have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an automatic failure. Wait, is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Is that possible? Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's maxed out his stress. Jesus.
Didn't you say Webb didn't have stress?
No, he definitely had stress. Have you met the guy? I mean,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
I thought you said NPCs don't have
No,
You
they
didn't-
don't.
You didn't panic.
Don't roll panic.
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't
thank
roll
you.
panic. But in this
Slightly
case,
different.
because his stress is so fucking high, I think that he can't hit. Yeah, it sucks. Sucks to be Webb. Moving to Ejiri.
Yeah, Ejiri, as someone who is also 10 stress right now,
Oh god.
yeah, is going to. So, oh boy, the reactor rods are that way. Ejiri is going to go down this corridor and squeeze past the convicts.
Okay.
And just see what's over here.
Okay.
Oh, you're just squeezing past me too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a long, sort of narrow tunnel that goes east and west.
Yeah. Oh, Drabikowski, it's very bad out there.
Why do you think I am back here? The convicts came from that way. And she'll point in the direction that they came from, which is over here.
Convicts, there's still some alive. Huh. We should
So
ask
that is
them.
good.
We should ask more questions to them later. And he's going to
Yes.
go on the other side of the cat, right here.
Okay.
And how far would you say I'd be able to get down this hallway?
And you haven't used your action, so you can go slow action and use that to sacrifice for movement, right?
Yeah, I want to get to the end of the hallway and look around the corner.
Yeah, you can just sprint to the end of the car, and you see there's a door there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay. Go ahead and click on it. You'll see what happens.
That's a small.
It's a very
door.
small door. You're gonna have to zoom in. There we go.
That's a Baldur's Gate door.
Yeah. I like that reference. Yeah, you see a small, a sort of antechamber. And as you sort of peer into the room, you see that there's another tunnel that goes to the sort of northeast of it.
Okay. Cool. Can I just glance down at my Geiger counter?
Yeah, your Geiger counter hasn't moved.
Okay, cool. And I'll just hang out here in eyesight
Right on.
with the cat.
Yep,
That's it.
cat stares at you down the hall.
I stare at the cat.
Yeah, cat stares at you. It's a contest. All right, there's one abomination left. It's going to either attack Webb or Lugar. I'm gonna make a D20. D2 roll. 1 Webb, 2 Lugar. It's Lugar.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Webb's far more expendable, though.
Oh, Jesus, what happened there? Let's try that again. Christ, a head crush on Lugar.
Oh no!
God, Jesus.
2 successes. 2 successes here, Lugar.
All right.
So you can roll your close combat to try to block it, and then your armor to see if it doesn't do any damage.
You shouldn't have made the suggestion to have me play Lugar and you do the prisoner's mouth.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Lots of NPCs here, folks. Lots of NPCs.
Combat. Maybe you'll get the Chicago accent after all.
Oh, God.
Maybe one of you will get a flamethrower.
That's a good possibility.
That would be
actually.
worth
Think
it.
about that. Okay, 1 success that negates one of the damage, and then you got your armor as well.
Wait, roll down Lark, not Lugar, though.
Oh, that's right. That was from Lark's character sheet.
Hold on. You are
Disregard.
right.
Disregard.
I mean, depending
Wrong
on what the
one,
number
open.
difference is,
No.
you might be able to just keep that success.
That's true. But I think Lugar has a good amount more stress than Lark does.
No, they're about the same.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, one is 4. I think one is 5.
All right, roll your close combat. There we go. 3
Oh,
successes.
even better!
Jesus Christ.
Here we go. I'll
Hey,
take
nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Just absolutely, as this thing like plants its head on your helmet, its hands on your helmet, you just bash them away, and this creature just hisses in your direction. That's the end of its turn.
I think you can actually do damage to it because you've got 1 in excess, right?
I don't know if that works like that. I think it's
Close
just a
combat
block.
blocking.
You want to take that look? Take a look up.
It's decreased damage, -1 per positive, counterattack, base damage only, or disarm attacker. So you could decrease the damage by 2 and then do a counterattack for your base damage.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 damage counterattack, essentially.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'm down for that. That's fine.
I can't hurt anyone, but I can tell you how to do it.
I mean, that's the way we win. That's the way we win in life.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay. At this point in time, this big bald badass with the flamethrower comes out and walks down the hall, and you just hear, and he positions it and aims it at the 3 people down the hall. And Webb's like, no, we're human, stop! Now let's see if this guy has anything else besides a flamethrower. He's got a shiv. That's basically it. He sort of looks dejectedly at the ground, sighs, shoves Webb out of the way, and tries to stab at this guy in the head with his shiv.
Convict with a heart of gold. I love it.
We'll see how heart of gold he is. It's 2 successes. Base damage 2. So that's 3 damage. If this thing has any armor at all, it will negate that damage. If not, then it will just die outright. That is 0 armor successes. So, yeah. The guy stalks down the hall, pulls out a sort of a toothbrush shaped shiv. Actually, you realize it kind of looks like a toothbrush. It's made out of sort of a hard red plastic. And then he just with the fury of 1,000 suns, just jams the thing right into the head of this creature, who just goes, ugh, and its eyes cross, and then it just falls to the ground, dead. And that is the end of combat. Oh, Lord, but what a combat it has been. All right.
I muted. Never mind then.
Oh, I planned to use this sound for when arms were ripped off, but I never got to it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, play it now. Just
Do it.
do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah!
Do you have one for the glass on my helmet cracking and my head exploding?
Sure. How about this one here? Hold on.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
Love it.
That's
the good
visceral.
shit. That's the good shit.
Don't love it.
Yeah.
Really don't love it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah. Looks like B-Way Marshall just redeemed. Give a PC a random piece of gear for Sajaad. Unfortunately, my friend, some bad news that happened quite a while back. Sajaad has bit the dust, and JF Messin informed B-Way Marshall that, oh damn. So then that will be
hey,
for
look,
Lark.
a winning lottery ticket on Sajaad's butt.
Okay, so Lark, you'll get that random piece of gear. Can you go ahead and roll me a d10, please? Let's see what you
No. I'm not rolling well tonight. Actually, I'm rolling better as Lugar.
Why do you keep calling her Lugar like she's some kind of like
Lugar,
small German pistol?
I was wondering the same thing.
Because that is the mood I'm in tonight.
Oh, God.
I want to have a small German pistol to defend myself against
I mean, she
giant
does
aliens.
have a small German laser pistol. So.
There you go.
D10.
While Lugar is finding whatever Lugar finds, I'm going to come and see what useful items remain on Sajaad's body.
Okay. Maeve, do you want to tell our listeners cast what did you have on your body?
I mean, I'll absolutely tell you what I had.
Yeah, go for
And
it.
I had a big ass knife, which
sent you a message on Discord.
Okay, cool. I'll check it in a second.
Yeah, I got the big ass
already
knife.
taken. Yeah, so I have. Well, the shotgun fell down below, but I have rope. You might be able to get it. I also have a rebreather. I have a med kit, which is great. A grappling gun. PD locators.
Okay.
And I actually have an ape suit as well.
Ape suit? What's an ape suit?
It's armor.
Oh, okay. What's
It's
the armor
armor
level on it?
Yeah, it's specialized like security quality armor. It's basically like an entire suit that's kind of like a big ol' flak vest in a way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, might be useful for somebody.
Someone with one hit point who's supposed to pilot the ship?
Yeah, like that person.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of like hand that. I'll just sort of like, as I'm going through, I'm just sort of laying the things out along the catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got the big ass knife and nothing else in there. I already have a med kit on me, so I don't really need another one. So I'm just kind of laying the things out, saying, well, this is what she had. If you will find it useful, I suggest you take it now.
And I rolled a 5, Matt.
Yes, give me 1 second. I'm just doing a lot of things at once.
That's an old earmark copy of Space Beast 2, but I don't think you need that. I don't need my prop anymore. I need a new prop, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry.
It's okay.
God
I'm still
damn.
gonna write notes in it because it's so much easier to just fucking put them in here.
One of these, the creature that was pushed over the edge, clearly its spine has been broken because it's sort of still alive, but it's just like grasping at the air and gurgling on top of the plasma tank below you, just like. But it can't move its legs. So it's still alive, but it's just like probably permanently implanted there. Yep. After the threat has been dealt with, these convicts sort of round on you. The tallest, rather most imposing one, sort of putting his flamethrower, pointing it in your direction, and saying, "So, who are you?"
We are scientists. We were sent here to examine the Hezdolan lights, but as you can see, things did not go exactly as we planned.
The Hezdolan lights? What are those?
Oh, I forget. You probably do not have windows. They are, well, they are apparently alive, but they are these lights that come out of the black hole and were circling around the station. They were an anomaly that we were sent here to examine. We haven't had much time, as we have in fact been, running for our lives and trying to repair our ship so we can get out of here before this entire station crashes into a black hole.
It's pretty apparent that this guy may not necessarily believe, because his facial reaction doesn't change after you say all this rather amazing kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And he says, "Wix is going to want to hear about this. You're going to come with us." Ejiri, I think that you, having moved into that sort of little hallway and then that little antechamber, come back down around, you have been unseen as of yet. I think the cat probably follows Drabikowski, but Ejiri, you have, at least at this point, have been undetected. You are essentially moving stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it that you want to do?
So the prisoners came presumably from this direction.
I mean, it feels like that's logically correct.
Yeah, I've stopped hearing the fight over on the other direction, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ejiri's gonna slowly head back.
Okay. Lugar comes probably around, and I think it's at this point, Patrick, if you would like, to switch between Lark and Lugar, we can make that happen. So now you are taking over for Lugar, and I will roleplay Lark. Cool with beans?
Yep.
Solid. All right, let me just switch your name and your token.
Drabikowski will look to the big guy that she's been talking to and say, "This Vix is your station supervisor, yes?"
She's the boss.
"And what has she been doing while all this is happening? We have heard nothing from her. She knew of our arrival, but yet she has made no contact."
Yeah, she's planning to, well, I can't tell you much more. You're gonna have to come and see her.
"Forgive me, but we are not prisoners on this ship. We are guests, and we are attempting, well, to become not guests. We are attempting to leave. What is it that this Vix may want from us if she has not wished to speak to us yet?"
I would say he probably looks at you, Drabikowski, and says, "She's gonna need every hand she can. And if you're not with her, then you're against her."
"Forgive me, but I am no fighter. I am a scientist."
She could use scientists. Scientists made this. And he holds up the jerry-rigged flamethrower.
"That is a fair job. What scientist made this for you?"
His name was Clerk.
"And once he made it for you, did you use it on him?"
He stares at you.
"I have met this Clerk, or what was left of him. He was a bit singed."
He went nuts. We had to deal with him.
"Interesting.
So are you coming, or do we have to resort to more physical methods?"
"Oh, please, calm down. Do I look like I wish to fight you? I'm merely trying to determine what this Vix wants from us, and if there is anything we can actually do for her, or if our best course of action is to simply get out of her way."
She'll need your help if she's going to take over the station.
"Take over the station. I hate to break it to you, but I believe the station has already been taken over by something that even that will not evict."
Well, maybe you and your egghead friends can help get it off.
Drabikowski sort of looks to the others and sort of says, it is clear there is no reasoning with this one. Do we go speak to this Vix? What do you think? Maybe she can help us get what we need to get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me.
Yes, let's go and see what this Wix has to say.
Oh, so you've rejoined the group,
yeah.
Ejiri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Yeah, he sort of turns and he's like, "Where the hell did you come from?"
He was with me in the hallway.
I've been right here the whole time.
We are wasting time. The station's orbit is degrading, and our ship is no closer to being unstuck than it was before we met you. So come, let's go. You show the way?
Yeah. Let's go. I want Patrick, by the way, you rolled a 5, right? On your random?
Correct.
Yeah, that's a candy bar. You guys just love rolling for candy bars. It's so fun. So, grats on the candy bar.
Great. Adding it to the inventory.
Yep. Everyone's a sugar nut. And I will say...
Screw the nap relief addiction. Everyone's going to have diabetes by the time we get all this.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
The large guard. You see that each one of these convicts has numbers imprinted, I should say, on their jumpsuit. This one has numbers WY 844528.
842588.
I'll say that again. 844528.
844528, and that's the Dave Bautista guy?
Yeah. The other ones have another set of 6 digits. They are seemingly subservient to him, so I don't think it's necessary for them, unless you'd like them to have specialized personalities, then the other 3 will remain sort of nameless, faceless guards.
My cat has indicated that at the end of combat, Adrien the Cat comes up, sort of snuggles up to Drabikowski for approximately 2 minutes, and then gets bored and wanders off.
Okay. I'm perfectly happy to have the cat do that. The cat can also do a kind of a cool thing, which is called purr.
Ooh.
Which is once per turn, the cat can indeed use its manipulation skill to reduce the stress level of a single PC in short range. For each success rolled, their stress level is reduced by 1 extra step. So it's going to use manipulation on, of course, you, Drabikowski, because you're her favorite girl. So here we go. Here's manipulation. So every success, you get 1 back.
Ooh, 3. Nice.
Yep, 3 successes, so you get 3 stress off. So the cat comes in, gives you a loving purr.
That's amazing. That helps a lot, actually.
Yep. Lark sort of hobbles her way down the hall and looks over at Lugar and says, "Hello, Captain."
Hello. Yeah, this is not exactly what I was expecting to wake up to. What in the heck? Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but we should probably tell me what you need me to do until I can fly this thing.
Well, at this point in time, Captain, as you can clearly see, I am somewhat impaired. I would prefer to...
I noticed.
If at all possible, go back to the ship. As you can clearly see, I would need to do so through the airlock from which you came. I will reinitiate some form of strategies with Gray. Perhaps in some way we can have success in removing the life form from our life support units. But we will await, of course, your return in the case that you are able to retrieve the parts for the repairs.
I think we can make that switch pretty sensibly. What if anything, should I be... Did you have any equipment that was helpful up until you had your unfortunate disarming situation?
Lark looks at Lugar and says, "Yes, I did. Some of it unfortunately fell over the side, but I do have this." And Lugar hands a rather sizable bolt gun to Lugar, as well as passes off the Never Sleep pills, the switchblade, and...
Actually, no, she would keep that. That's her signature.
Oh, that's... No, her signature item is not
her
that.
signature is the doll.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So the switchblade, the bolt gun, the Never Sleep pills, and the sedatives. She keeps the candy bar for some strange reason. And she will also keep the electronic toolkit and the PDAT for the scientific analysis that she needs to perform on the ship.
I will take
I'm even going to say
rope
go ahead.
that I found on Sajaad, by the way.
I'm sorry, what's that? Take the rope?
I will take the rope that I found on Sajaad. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Everything else is up for grabs.
I think she would hand over the switchblade with this weird look on her face, because Lugar also has no idea about the emotion chips or any of the other stuff, because that's all been happening internally. We haven't found great revelation points for that. So I think there's just everybody else sort of notices there's a weird bunch of emotions on Lark's face, and Lugar's, are you okay there?
I am perfectly fine, Captain.
All right, then. Well, thank you for these. I noticed people were dropping some stuff. Perhaps we could use that rope over there, Colonel. Maybe we could go down and pick some stuff up. If there's possible, look over the catwalk.
You look over the catwalk.
Has been dropped?
Yeah, a couple of things have fallen beyond your vision, but you do see that the shotgun that fell off of Noor's body is probably 10 feet away from the body of that sort of writhing abomination creature.
All due respect, I have no desire to go anywhere near that thing. Nor do I think any of us should.
Well, the nice point about a laser pointer gun is, and Lugar...
You're going to shoot...
Laser gun?
Okay, you're going to shoot at the plasma tank?
Yeah, really, come on.
I think it's going to line up the laser marking first on it before actually firing off the shot.
I'll give you an aim.
Then...
This game might be ending a lot sooner than we
I
thought.
take one look at this and say, I will be over here.
Switchblade. She's gonna take the rope along her feet. I would assume Lugar, based as a pilot who's got to do some oddly dexterous and get in and out of nimble space things, can probably do a lot of those like Air Force pilot rope climbing things. No, I'm not athletic. That might work in reverse if she were to sort of traverse down the rope and sort of swing a little bit to go grab it. If I could try something weird like that.
I mean,
maybe.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. I would say that you could like tie off a real good knot in the rope and then like
mobility?
Do a mobility roll.
I'd say a mobility.
Yeah, a mobility roll would get you down there. Yeah.
Do I get any bonuses for convincing the DM to do something real weird?
I mean, you'll have to send something to me in the mail. That will convince me to do something really weird. Like what kind of weird are we talking here? No successes.
Now I'm just
swinging
Lugar. From my fucking feet.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you're just like, oh jeez.
Oh, shit.
So now you're frozen on the rope.
Well, this was not going the way I planned.
I will look at the big guy and say, please forgive our pilot. She is suffering from a bit of space sickness. Would one of you mind terribly hauling her back up?
Yeah, I'd say the guy just like
grasping at the shotgun. No, I want it though.
Yeah, the guy just pulls the rope back up with Lugar on it.
Well, thank you very much, big strong man. Do you want to go get that shotgun for me, please?
Looks down, sees that shotgun over the rope, and sees the creature on the plasma tank, and says, "It's your gun."
Well, then if I ask really nicely for you to pull me up when I screw this up again, could you do that for me after I get it?
You're wasting my time.
Yes.
And Lugar is going to try and smile the convincing smile with her manipulation, and is going to take the switchblade out and try and like look at how the prisoners are carrying their shivs and sort of like move the positions around and be like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. And then present a way to go down and try and get the shotgun so that we have any sort of help against all of the things killing our entire party.
Listen,
for all of Act 2.
I can't help you. I can't help you in this regard.
It's fine.
It's just
This
the
is-
dice.
I'm-
It's just the dice.
I'm mad at Roll20. I'm not.
I
mad
know.
at you.
I know you're mad at Roll20.
3
There we go.
successes. and a
Amazing.
panic.
See?
Let's
When you're
go
mad at
with the panic
Roll20
first. 8.
Hey, you're good.
Fine.
You're right.
Take it.
-2 with
Do
your
it.
agility modifications. You make it down to the bottom. I'm going to say you make it down there quickly and stealthily enough that the creature, although it like tries to pull itself in your direction and its legs are completely mangled and twisted in different directions, you're able to grab the shotgun, place it in a sort of into a pouch on your suit quickly enough, and then pull your entire bulk heavily up the rope until you are able to be pulled up by several members of the crew onto the gangplank.
Can I burn that third success to make it look cool, impress somebody too, and impress one of the prisoners?
I would say so. Yeah. I'd say
That's what I was trying to do the first time. This concussion was really throwing me. Thank you, boys. I appreciate that.
Dave Bautista looks at you and says, all right.
This is the way we roll our dice.
Says, all right, you've got your gun now. You're gonna come see Wicks now, right?
I think we can make that happen, right? Is that the plan here? I'm gonna follow everybody else, and is going to strip off the armor for a second, put on the APE suit under for the extra little bit of protection because she is at 1 hit point.
So ape suits give how much additional?
3 armor, some air supply,
right,
and +3 to survival.
Right. So I can't. This is the way I foresee, because ape suits are different from the eco suits, right? The eco suits themselves are these big fucking bulky metal suits. Ape suits are the white armor that if you ever saw Alien 3, at the end of Alien 3 when the Bishop 2 unit comes in surrounded by all of those different Weyland-Yutani grunts, they're all wearing ape suits, which are enclosed helmeted suits which wouldn't be able to be worn underneath an eco suit.
It'd be one or the other.
Yeah.
So it'd be a lower armor with survival or a high armor.
A lot of radiation here, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Yeah, let's leave this suit with Lark.
Okay.
Forget it.
Fair enough.
I'll take it out the inventory. All right, and I'll put the shotgun in.
Okay. You have the shotgun.
Great.
Anyone want to take that med kit?
Yeah, I'll take the med kit too.
Okay.
There you go.
Keep in mind, I also had a tracker to be able to watch where the fuck people were.
So here's
actually, I'll take the tracker. I thought that I didn't realize I forgot that's what that was. Yes, I will take the tracker.
With this said, I'm going to ask Maeve a very simple question because your character died.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 2 possibilities here of playing one of the different NPCs that you've currently met. You can play Webb, the crazy but very important scientist. Or you can play this Dave Bautista-esque guard.
Noise.
Who seems to be in subservience to Wicks. He's a prison convict and he has very few morals. I'm going to say that out loud. And 0 attachments to the rest of the group.
Yeah, that's true. Can I wait until I meet Vex?
Oh, Wicks, absolutely.
Wicks.
Yeah, you can play Wicks but Wicks is a handle. Let me tell you, sheesh. Wicks is.
I just want to get a feel on her first.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm not doing anything right now, so.
No, absolutely. If you listen, you're as much an observer as the rest of chat. So have fun, enjoy. Okay, so I'd say, unless there are any issues or questions or concerns, that this guard, this convict, I shouldn't call him a guard, this convict and his 3 buddies will escort you through the H level to Wicks. So I'd like you, as much as you can, to scooch together so I can grab you and pull you over there. Everybody get into a nice ball on roll 20, and I will move you as a group to where Wicks is.
Group hug.
Group hug.
1 second. Trying to input shit on the character sheet.
No problem.
Oh, Pat, it's a shotgun, not a shotgun.
Oh, shotgun.
I've been calling it a
That's
shotgun.
still useful.
Yeah, it's an ES7 Supernova shotgun.
Shotgun.
So Maeve, those personnel trackers just tell you where we all are.
So correct. The 6 PDT bracelets
PDT
allowed.
bracelets. Okay.
Yes, if I remember correctly, it allowed me to see your location within 200 meters.
Yeah, it's literally the bracelet that that Ripley gives to Newt, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I had the main thing that allowed me to see where you were. Everyone else had a bracelet. You couldn't see where other people were.
Okay, so I took the thing that allows me to see where everyone else is.
Yes, and I handed out all but 2 of the bracelets, I think.
I don't have one. I don't remember who else has one, but yeah.
Oh, I had given one to everyone in Mother or Daughter.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I guess I just didn't put it in inventory.
It's okay. It's more for me to remember than anyone else.
All right.
Yep, that's cool.
All right. So I'm going to ask you one more time to just everybody gather together. I'm going to go ahead and say that Lark disappears down the hallway as she makes her traverse down to the airlock and then goes back to the station. So we're going to remove Lark from the board, so to speak, and y'all can get together in a nice big group, and I'll bring you over to the area where Wix is. So as the group of you, 5 plus the 4 guards, traverse the station on this level, I will say that you find yourself walking through long, essentially abandoned corridors, past large, I would say, metal doors, many of which seem to say workshop on them. So like starboard workshop, starboard machine room, starboard plasma relay station. And you walk through a series of doors, this guy leading the way, and eventually land yourself, I should say, or find yourself, in a small antechamber, and there are probably about 6 or 7 convicts in this room. Just going to remove them for now. And I will shift ping where you all are. And in this room is sitting behind a desk.
Can you shift ping us again? I didn't move.
Sure, no problem. But bam.
There, now I see us.
Everybody goes there. In this room where you find yourself now with that large convict with his back to the door and his flamethrower pointed at the majority of you, you now find yourself in the presence of a probably 65-year-old woman with gray hair, iron gray hair, and she has a look of severity on her face, a look of "don't fuck with me, I'm serious." Here, let me bring her onto the board and showcase her to you.
Nice. I love this art so much.
Try that again. There we go. Oh, still loading for some reason. Oh, the modal is still loading. Come on, modal. Load. I'm just going to restart. Come on, roll 20. Roll 20's being there we go. It came back. Oop, and just as it came back, my roll 20 reloaded. No worries. 1 second here while roll 20 reloads one more time. Sorry, chat. And zoom in. And let me just shift Z her again. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. So yeah, that is seemingly Wix. So Maeve, now that you've seen her, I don't know if you wanna see if you want to play her, but let's carry out a little bit of a dialogue before you make that decision.
And I'll play whoever you roll.
Yeah, we'll see.
I have no attachment to any of the characters so far. They all seem, well, I mean, they're all fun, but
fair.
Plus, I don't know anything about her, so
no, absolutely. So let's do this. Let's just go ahead and have you guys introduce yourselves, and then we'll see what she says.
Yeah.
So as the 6 of you walk into the room, Wix looks at you. You see her number is WY082609, and she looks at you and says, "So who do we have here?" And as you walk into the room, the door closes behind the hulking convict and says to him, Cecil, who are these guys that you brought to me? Cecil says, looks like they're scientists like Clerk. They may have some use, if you know what I mean, boss. Oh. Yeah, sure. Well, show them some hospitality. No, please pull up a chair. Let me introduce myself. My name is Florence Wicks. Nice to meet you all.
I am Colonel Dr. Sezja Drabikowski.
Rusky, eh? Let me guess, you from the other side, or you just visiting?
I see no sides. I am a scientist, and I have been working for Wayland Yutani for the past 10 years.
I don't know if that makes you any better or if that makes you worse.
I do what I must. I go where the information is. It is a job. I'm part of an academic exchange, if you will.
Academic exchange? Well, what the hell is an academic exchange bringing you here?
We were sent to study the Hesdalen lights, which your friend here did not know what they are, and I assume you do not either. But they came from the black hole, and they have been circling the station. Considered.
When you say the Hesdalen lights...
Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure. When Drabikowski...
Okay.
That's all right.
That was weird.
Something going on?
I think that the computer my husband is using in the room connected to one of the Bluetooth speakers out here, because all of a sudden I heard South Park characters yelling, and I was confused.
Hey, Cat! Hey, Cat! I don't know what's going on with Drabikowski, but, I mean...
Hence my look of confusion. I thought at first it was someone yelling like outside my door, and then I'm like, "Oh, is that the speaker?" Okay. Anyway,
that's fine.
Oh my God! You killed Noor, you bastard!
Let's.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
So when I say Hesdalen lights, she does what?
She does. Her smile drops, and she says, "Oh, those things. I didn't know they had a name. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Although I'm not sure that I can be of any help with those things."
That is not exactly the assistance we currently require. You may have noticed a large crash. Our ship collided with the station thanks to a gravity wave from the black hole. And we are in search of a few parts in order to make repairs, and leave you to what you will.
Repairs? What exactly are you intending to take from my station to repair your ship that caused all this chaos and damage?
Well, all due respect, it seems your station was already in a great deal of chaos and damage before we arrived.
Debatable.
You haven't been upstairs much, have you?
Not until he's dead.
He?
You notice that the man named Cecil, who was referred to previously, sort of clears his throat, sort of looks down at the ground, and Wicks stands up and says, "I'm not going to call him by his name. He doesn't deserve it. As far as I'm concerned, he's the devil himself."
Well, I do not believe in devils, so I cannot help you. In the meantime, you fight your devils as you will. We simply wish to be on our way. The mission was a failure, and we wish to leave.
What about the rest of you?
Dr. Ejiri, also here for scientific purposes. I am a radiobiologist. I work for the company.
Boring. Next.
I'm Lugar. I'm the pilot.
Oh, you're the one who smashed your ship into my station, then. Wonderful.
Well, you're giving me a lot of credit for things that weren't exactly under my control at the time. Did you know you have a bit of a situation out there with black holes and pulses and weird energy readings that we were distracted by?
Oh, that black hole's been here for a very long time. I know all about it, of course.
Well, we didn't entirely at the time, so I was trying to make sure I could understand what the hell was going on with some strange signature readings, and then I've been unconscious for a while you've been dealing with all these other things that are going in and around you here.
Okay.
I'd like to think I landed us safely, not in the.
That's fine. That's totally fine. And you, and she points to Webb, and she says, I've seen you around, haven't I? Webb's like, I mean, maybe. I don't know what you're. Why are you so nervous? What's wrong with you? I'm not nervous at all. I just don't want anyone to get hurt here. I would like to just leave as soon as possible. We all need to leave. But we're not going anywhere. Not until he's dead. Okay.
Well, I don't know who he is, but I have a sneaking suspicion that he will be very soon. This place is falling apart.
Okay. I think, when you say that, all of you feel the station, lurch. There is that same gravitic shear, that massive, change in gravitational forces that all sort of pushes you off of your feet. I'd say all of you fall to the ground. All of these files and canisters fall off the shelves. And this humming, this sort of high-pitched humming, all reaches your ears. And you place your hands on your head as if it could stop it. And I'd like you all to make an NDD roll.
Oh boy.
This is our third NDD roll, so this will be a +2 on your NDD roll.
And what do we roll? It's a D6 plus 2?
D6 plus 2.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I think I get to go crazy again.
Yay.
Would Lugar be rolling the +2 or no, actually, considering she was...
It doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's not an effect on. It's not like a cumulative effect of the person. It's just the effect of the actual NDDs themselves.
Just getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7. Yep. So Tetsu, Sezja, Lugar. Okay, that's actually and the cat. Oh Jesus! I will roll for the cat. 1d6 plus 2 for the cat. Cat gets a 4.
Yay! He keeps it together, hopefully.
Yeah, he does. Well, we'll see. That is for Cecil, and this is for Wix.
Oh. Can I roll for Webb?
Yes, you could definitely roll for Webb.
Absolutely. Yeah.
7. Okay.
Oh boy.
So Webb and Lugar are the ones that unfortunately are going to be affected by this. So
I scraped by. Nice.
With a 6, yes. Hold on for 1 second. Let me just get the NDD numbers here. Where is it?
I think I'll just play Webb, Matt.
Okay. You want to play Webb?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm going to message you, Lugar, and you then Webb with
What's
the
Webb's first name?
effect. His name, let me tell you. I'll get it for you. I'll tell you what his first name, last name, social security number. No, I'm just kidding. His first name.
The street he grew up on.
Where is it?
Yes, first Pat too.
Sure. You know, I'll find it for you because it's not actually on his character sheet. It just says Webb. So actually, yeah, it just says Webb. So I will find it for you and ping it
It feels like a Melvin to me.
I mean, you can call him Melvin if you want. I know that's not
Lawrence?
his name.
Lawrence.
I know that for sure his name is not Lawrence or Melvin. But
Yeah,
I will find it on the actual PDF and send it to you.
Ah, shit!
So
I clicked the wrong thing.
I will message you, Maeve, and you right now with the with the roleplay note that you should need to be playing for the rest of the game with this character.
Copy.
Till I die again.
Until you die again, exactly. Where is your... Here.
If I remember correctly, Webb doesn't have any pants.
That is true. Webb does not have pants.
Forgot
He's
his
in his-
pantsless.
He's in his boxers.
He is in his boxers. That is correct. Which may be somewhat disconcerting.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just give you your name in stream here, Maeve. And then I'll put a token on. You know what? Actually, this is the perfect time to take a break. Actually, it's 11:30. Yeah, and we'll give you access to the map. You can roleplay Webb to your heart's delight. So let's take a break. We're gonna go with our wonderful supporters of our stream here. We've got Chepaku Maps. Unfortunately, they're not giving us the maps for this stream, but they will be seen on other streams for certain. Into the AM and Chepaku Maps, Into the AM, and Monument Sound, actually. So thank you all of our amazing supporters and sponsors. So we'll go to break. We'll be back in 7 or 8 minutes, folks. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. See you, bye. In the realms of imagination, where legends are forged and battles unfold, one name reigns supreme: Chepaku Maps. For those who demand the very best in battle maps, Chepaku is the ultimate destination. Join a thriving community of adventurers who rely on Chepaku's unrivaled creativity and attention to detail. Choose your vision with a range of customizable map variations. Whether you need dark and foreboding or vibrant and whimsical, Chepaku has it all. And now, brace yourselves for a new frontier. Introducing Chepaku Sci-Fi. Craft your own interstellar tales with maps that adapt to your every whim. Customize interiors, exteriors, and animated backgrounds that truly bring your universe to life. But that's not all. Immerse yourself in Chepaku scenes, cinematic vistas that come alive with stunning visuals and captivating soundtracks. With over 4,000 meticulously crafted maps, Chepaku caters to game masters across all genres. They're not just maps, they're your gateway to limitless storytelling possibilities. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Chepaku's Patreon channels for exclusive access to these incredible resources. Find the links to their Patreons in the show notes here on our YouTube channel. Chepaku Maps. Your adventure starts here. Into the AM, your destination for premium apparel that's all about embracing your unique style and experiencing unparalleled comfort. Into the AM skilled artisans pour their passion into every piece, using only the finest fabrics and eco-friendly inks. Join the ever-growing community of individuals who embrace their passions and showcase their unique style with Into the AM. And guess what? Right now, they're celebrating their end of season with discounts of up to 60% off. Here's the secret to even more savings. Use the code SLICESSWAG at checkout and enjoy an additional 10% off your purchase. It's time to elevate your style, express your passions, and do it all in comfort. Into the AM's got you covered. Visit them online and start your journey today. All right, folks, we're back. I would say we found out that Webb's actual name is Asher, surprisingly enough. Asher Webb. And Asher is now being played by Maeve.
Hello.
Hello.
I am... Yes, I can't
Webb.
see myself on the map. That's perfectly fine.
Oh,
That's
let me
exactly
shift
fine.
ping you. Let me shift ping you. Boop.
I could never see myself anyways, Matt. I'm not there. There's nothing there, Matt.
Because there's no vision. Now you have vision.
I can see everything.
Awesome. Well, not everything, I hope. Okay, you can't. Thank God. Whew. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? All right, so there we go. So, Webb, Drabikowski, Ejiri, Lugar, Adrien the Cat, accompanied by Cecil the Guard, and now Flo Wicks. I'd say Wicks seems to have some kind of plot in mind against who you can only assume to be the warden, Sykes. That seems to be the person she seems to have this unending war against. And she sits sort of in this easy chair behind this metal desk and says, "Ain't nobody getting off this station until he's dead. Nobody."
Tell me something. You are a prisoner? Or you are a prisoner? I see you wear a number.
She is a prisoner. She's definitely a prisoner. Or are we all prisoners?
Flo looks at you, Wicks looks at you and says, "If you're asking me if I am a convict, then I guess the answer is yes, I was convicted. If you're asking me if I'm guilty of the crime for which I was convicted, well, that's a different matter entirely."
Oh, well, I do not care one way or the other. I was simply wondering how someone who entered as a convict or as an inmate rose to the position of station supervisor.
Oh, I'm not the station supervisor now. I used to be.
Oh, so you were the supervisor and now you are. I see. Makes sense.
She was, she isn't. You know.
Yes, well, it seems...
Yeah. What is it that
Sure,
you are intending to do here now that you are pretty much aware that I'm not going to let you off my station? At least until Sykes. And she sort of like, almost like nails on a chalkboard as soon as she says the word. Until he's dead.
Drabikowski kind of looks around and says, well, to be perfectly honest, you can kill him or not, I don't care. I do not see what that has to do with us, if anything. I have never seen the man, I've never spoken to him. I do not care at all. I simply wish to repair my ship and get the fuck out of here.
Well, you're not going anywhere until he's dead, so if you want to get off this station, you're going to help me out.
I fail to see any way in which I could possibly do that. I am an astrophysicist. Is he a star? No, he is a man. What is it you expect of us? Look at us. Do we fight? No.
Everything.
I'm sure you can help out in ways that my people can't.
I would like you to give me a specific example, otherwise we are simply speaking in hypotheticals and wasting everybody's time.
He has all of the codes to all of the doors on his level. My people are not going to be able to get in there unless they can figure out a way of bypassing the codes. I'm hoping that one of you is some kind of an electrical engineer or has some knowledge of that kind of stuff.
Yes, I can help you with computers. I do that, you leave us alone, we leave you alone, da?
Oh, you're really quick on the uptake.
Yes. I have 4 advanced degrees. I got the first when I was 13. I am very quick on the uptake. I would like to move this discussion along now.
Where are we moving it?
She says, all right, well, if you can figure out a way of bypassing his security codes, I'll be more than happy to let you off the station when I shove his head directly into the black hole myself.
That would be an interesting sight. I think I will be long gone before you make it to the black hole. At least that is my hope.
I don't think we'll see them even go into the black hole, I'll be honest.
Yes, it was sarcasm. I'm still learning that one.
Ah, right.
Look, you want help with security codes, I can help you with that. But you need to leave the rest of my people to do what they need to do to initiate repairs on my ship.
Fine. You stay. The others, do what you want, but you're not getting off. Until he's dead.
Yes, until he's dead, we understand.
What is it that you need here on the station?
We need a few power cells, a thruster coil, and the tools to attach them to our ship. Preferably with an EVA pod.
Is that all?
Well, we did find the power cells. Unfortunately, ran into a little bit of trouble retrieving them. Not with your people, but with, well, I'm assuming you've seen them.
Tall, dark, and sickeningly ugly.
More like, four-legged and hungry, but yes, ugly.
Yeah, unfortunately, the radiation from the black hole is causing all of my people to turn into those monsters slowly, one by one. Hopefully it's not happening to any of you. Looks over at Webb.
No, I think he's just like that.
Like what?
Exactly. Look, we know where to find what we need. If your people leave us alone, I will help you.
My people won't be hindering you in any way. It's the others that will, of course.
Yes,
Those
well.
damn androids.
Can you tell us what's happened? We've only been able to see, well, the aftermath.
What happened here? Well, I don't know if you'll believe me. Sykes didn't. I was the manager here. Not too long ago. Maybe 7 or 8 years. Knew this place like the back of my hand. Then I was on a routine patrol on one of our shuttles. And then the power gave out and I was stuck in an orbit around Big Red out there. Unfortunately, the orbit started to decay. I was stuck around Big Red for 11, 12 hours, staring at it the whole time. Do you know what's in that beautiful eye of hell? There's life. Beautiful life that springs from that heart of darkness, that absolute hole in the universe. There's something that's calling to us all on the other side. And it called to me. It knew my name. And it said that the station needed to die. It needed to die, and everyone on the station needed to die too. And I believed it. So when I came back, I set one of the plasma tanks to explode. I told everybody on the station to get to the escape pods before the station blew up. Of course, Sykes at the time thought I was just trying to kill everybody on board. When I was just trying to kill the station, it wasn't meant to be here. It wasn't meant to stop the flow of life coming from the inside of that beautiful hole in the universe. And so the plasma tank erupted
prematurely and killed a lot of people. Sykes, of course, saw me as the bad guy, and I got stuck serving on Erebos. Thanks to that fucking asshole. It wasn't my fault that people died. I set that plasma tank to explode with enough time. Someone tampered with it. I know it was him. And he's gonna pay. Everything since then has been, well, tits up. I've seen my men turn into horrible mutants. I've seen horrible creatures roaming through the halls. And now there's a plasma fire over half the station. What could be better? Hopefully that answered your question, dear.
Yes. Do you know what deck this warden is at now?
Well, if Warden Sykes is still a fucking coward, then chances are he'll probably still be on deck C. I'm gonna check that. Actually, I'm gonna fact check that. I think he's still on deck C. Let me double check.
Hey, Mother.
Yes.
Is there any food in this room?
You look around. Is there food in the room? There's probably like some bags of chips, some beers, probably.
She's sitting at a desk.
She is, yeah.
Great. I'm gonna sit on her desk and pop open a beer and bag of chips and just cross my legs and just.
Dope. It's actually not deck C. It's deck F. Sorry, not deck C. Which is the corrections office level.
I don't think we've been on deck F. What deck are we on right now?
H.
Fucked.
E, C, H, and I. What we've been doing is done.
So you'll need me to override door controls on deck F. That is what you require?
Oh yeah. Very much so. They're all locked down.
Matt, out of game, would that be something I would need to do on site or something I could do from either mother or daughter?
You could do it from mother, you could do it from daughter, or you could do it on that level.
Okay.
Actually, you wouldn't be able to do it from daughter. Only mother
Just
or
mother.
on the
That's
level.
what I thought.
Yep.
I thought it would just be mother-in-law.
Daughter is a totally different kind of mainframe.
Yeah. Well, there are two distinct options. Either open them on site, potentially get myself killed, or open them from the mother mainframe. Which, to be honest, is surrounded by many horrible things. However, trying to recall Wednesday. A moment, please. I will turn to my teammates, my crew, my peoples. I don't know what to call y'all. I'm just like, well, we still need to retrieve. Do we have any fucking batteries? Did we get anything before we ran into these fuckers? Were we sending? We have one, and we need 2 or 3.
So you need 3
2
minimum.
more.
Okay.
There's 2 in the chargers. It was just alerting the deacons. So there's 2 in the chargers. There's one at the base of the gravity well, and the one that Lark actually got up after the arm leg fight.
And did Lark?
So we have
that,
one.
Lark has taken one to the ship.
Lark is
her. I
taking
believe
one
we
to the
strapped-
ship. That's right.
To the ship.
I believe we strapped it to Lark's back before last combat.
Yep. That's
that
right.
sounds about right. Okay, I just wanted to get back on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so there were some in the charge. Do we know of any other place where we can charge the batteries?
Not that you're
We
aware.
know that there are empty batteries in
And potentially full ones.
Yeah, I didn't find. Well, no, there are empty batteries in the same deck as the Chiron. And there may be full ones there that I just didn't see with a terrible roll. Other places to find... Oh, Terminal 1 of the lower tower, deck I. That was where you were. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we also need... Well, essentially, Drabikowski's going to look at it and say, well, we still need to find... We need 2 power cells, and we need the compression coils, and we need an EVA pod with the tools to actuate the repairs on our ship. In order to do that, we should probably divide and conquer our efforts, but in a way that we can all make it back to the ship as quickly as possible after she has committed her murder. So, I will be tasked with getting the doors open for these people. We do know that there are power cells down the lower decks, though they may be somewhat difficult to obtain unless you are quiet in what you do. And we still have not located the EVA pods.
Okay.
This is irritatingly complicated.
There are EVA pods. Let me double check and I will tell you.
I mean, I know where we know where they are. They're in the machine rooms on deck H, the plasma relay station on deck H, and on Visitor
right.
D docking Bay 2 deck F.
Oh, I think that if that's the case, if you passed by the plasma relay stations, then you would have passed by an EVA pod.
Okay, cool.
Like southwest of your position. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, because where we are in the factory complex.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
cool. All right, so then we know where one is. All right, that's cool. Great. And where is the airlock where we entered that is closest to the Citarina?
That's actually just in that same shaft that you saw Lark go down west.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And
so,
that's roughly where the EVA pod is as well?
I'll tell you what. I will show you where it is.
Okay.
Okay, because it's easier to sort of understand.
Right.
So
Yes.
here's the thing. If you move to the southwest, I'm just going to move your whole group to this area here. I'm going to shift ping you. That area, which is just to the southwest of your position, which unfortunately is surrounded by dynamic lighting. But if you take a look at your position right now, and then you take a look at this, that's where Wix's office is.
Yes.
And that's where you are. That's where the EVA unit is.
Okay, so that's right here.
Yep.
Doors.
And the EVA pod, is that something that somebody rides in to go outside?
Yes.
Or something that is... Okay.
That is correct, yeah. So let me just open up all the doors that way.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about having an EVA pod nearby is that we can potentially use that to travel outside the ship from airlock to airlock and travel less inside.
So I'm going to bring all back to Wix's office.
Yeah.
I'm just
Is
going
there...
to open up
Go
all the doors.
wander
I can
off like
see.
you did?
I got you.
No, I thought
Yes.
you were...
I'll open them.
I thought that
Yeah,
was
no,
you
no.
going crazy wandering around.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
That's
I
just
feel-
Dave being Dave.
I
okay.
feel. Listen, I feel claustrophobic right now. I need to open the doors. Okay.
Whatever you want to do. So I'm letting you play crazy because you are having fun and it's not my place to stop you. Is there an airlock down in Deck I that somebody could potentially ride the EVA pod down to and use it to go pick up those batteries?
Ooh, man, that's a good question. I would say that the chute is probably too small to be utilized by an EVA.
No, I don't mean take it down the chute in the middle. I mean, on the outside of the ship, is there an airlock entering into Deck I so that somebody could get in the EVA pod, go outside the station, fly down, and lock onto that airlock to go get the batteries?
Let's take a
instead
look.
of having traversed the whole indoors.
Let me take a look. Are there any external airlocks on Deck
Airlocks
I?
on Deck I, because that's where those batteries are currently charging.
I'm looking at the map, and I do not see any airlocks. I see lifeboat bays, but that's it. And the lifeboats, as you know, from listening to Lark's encounter down there on Deck I were stuffed full of bodies.
Yeah.
By the deacons.
Okay, so not helpful.
Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, I don't like that.
Yep, you open the door. There is another door, in fact.
There's nothing here, though.
No.
There's nothing down here.
No, there's nothing. Just a dead end.
I feel trapped. I need to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
I think Webb, as you sort of wandering around and everyone's watching you, pantsless, go around and try to open doors, and then sort of just mutter to yourself. I think you come to realize that necrotic virus that you and Clerk came up with, you still need that missing piece. You've explained to these schmoes what you need. You need a tissue sample from a Heptubus tabularium. But you've come up with a crazy idea of how to catch one. You just need that cat carrier. If you find a cat carrier from your wonderful Adrien, then you could probably find some way of baiting it out, one of those little junior squiddy guys, and capturing it.
I love this idea. I love everything about it. Where's the cat carrier, though?
It's on this level.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna, go up to the really big guy, whose name I don't remember. Because
Cecil.
Why would I?
Cecil.
Yeah, he needs a name tag. That's what he needs.
He has a
obviously.
name tag. It just has his number on it, on his name. So it's a number tag.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He looks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen a cat carrier? Maybe. Make it worth your while.
A what?
A cat carrier for cats. I'm just gonna motion with my hands to Adrien.
No.
Like a prison cell for cats.
I haven't seen a fucking cat carrier.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold up the chips and shake the back. Maybe this will jog your memory.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Florence.
Okay. You walk over to
Yeah.
Flo. Yeah. Wix looks at you. Yeah. What's up?
Cat carrier? Have you seen it? Have you seen Adrian's home?
Ejiri, Drabikowski, and Lugar, you watch this guy walk over to the station manager and start talking about cat carriers.
I need Adrian's wonderful home. I need it. Please.
Adrien, starts to hiss at you, Webb. He does not want to go into that fucking cat carrier.
Oh, no. Adrien? It's not for you. No, I need it. I need it to catch the creature I'm looking for. I also need more pants. 5 pairs, at least. Gotta make a parachute to drop it down on top of the creature.
I don't know what the hell this guy is on. He's clearly doing too many X-Tims.
I need to find. They know. I've told them.
He has
Tell
been
them.
like this. He has been like this since we found him.
Oh, I know all about the effect of Big Red out there. Unfortunately, some of us are just a little bit more susceptible.
It would seem that way. Captain Lugar, we have been quiet.
I'm still trying to catch up to all this. I'm not sure I have completely useful to contribute at the moment. There seems to be a
Well, you know that
lot
there are things on this.
exposed in these moments.
I do apologize that you had not been debriefed more in depth. We were interrupted by our new friends here. But there
I
are things
completely
on this.
understand.
There are things on this station that we need to acquire in order to repair the ship, as you know. How do you feel you would best serve us in this way?
Well, if we can't go outside and operate something where I could pilot, I guess the best course of action is to use these guns and cover someone's ass. Certainly, it sounds like going alone is not the best idea. Splitting up too much may be unhealthy for our continued survival. If anybody would like me to go carry some batteries, I could strap something to my back if they're strappable, or I mean, I got some experience using tools. Obviously, being a pilot, I could get some of that working.
Can you
so
build?
I think either.
Can you build a cat carrier?
Ooh, I could use the candy bar to lure Adrien into a cat cage. Continuing the absolute not getting Matt on his number of episodes he thought we were going to have.
It's fine. It's fine.
But I don't think it would contribute to anything.
No, it's fine.
I mean, I've got heavy machinery. I'm sure I can weld something.
Okay. Do you have something you can use to weld it with?
Well, we're getting spaceship repair tools. I suppose that once we have what we need for the ship, you can weld something for the cat carrier.
So maybe we should get the tools first. Outside tools, and maybe there's some inside tools nearby.
What kind of candy bar do you have?
Way you nougat. Why?
Way you nougat.
You have.
Well, they can't call them Milky Ways. There's too many galaxies now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Nougat's never gonna work. It's just not right. Need something with pecan or almonds or.
You know, for someone who's asking for a bunch of people's help while not wearing a pants, you're very particular.
Have you seen my pants?
No, I just met you. How would I even know if they were your pants? I literally just left my shit.
My name's in them. Obviously, who doesn't put their name in their
I definitely
books?
haven't seen your pants. I promise you that.
As you two are arguing, Wix looks over at Cecil and then says, "Who did you bring me? Who the fuck are these people?" Cecil's like, "I thought they would be useful, boss." Well, they're just fucking idiots.
I tried to tell them we were not helpful, but...
Listen, as much as I enjoy this wonderful banter, if you guys need to go ahead and find tools or a fucking cat carrier or whatever the hell it is, I don't care. As long as one of you, and she points to Drabikowski, goes someplace where they can open up all of the doors on level F and let my people go in and do what they need to. So do what you gotta fucking do, but leave that one behind.
Olivier pod is right over there.
All right.
Well, Lugar, I think that should be you. No?
I think that makes the most sense. Something I can pilot anyway.
And
if you can make it back to the shaft, there is at least one battery at the bottom of the gravity well. You could bring it up and put it in the pod, get it out to the ship.
Oh, that's right. You have a ship.
Drabikowski, do you plan on going to Mother or are you going to deck F to open these doors?
You said that thing closed the airlock outside of Mother. Oh, wait, she's not here anymore. Shit. Oh, that was Lark. Did Lark tell us that the thing closed the airlock again once it went outside? So
you're talking about the full Fremen, the perfected?
Yeah.
Yes.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will go to the Mother mainframe.
Would you like someone to go with you?
She'll have friends. Don't worry. We wouldn't want her to get lost. Am I right, Cecil?
No, boss.
I have no intention of getting lost, but yes, if you and your firearm would like to join me, I would not mind at all.
Cecil.
As you have seen, I do not have much of a head for fighting.
Yeah, Cecil hefts it and says, "I'll come with you." And Wick says,
You know what? Bring Mr. Man as well.
All right.
He likes...
Mr. Man?
Isn't that redundant?
He likes that kind of thing. Doesn't want people to do the wrong thing in the wrong situation. Cecil says,
All right, boss.
and yeah, that's what she says. She says, when you're all done, you just radio me on this. And she hands you a small communicator. My people will be there in a little bit of in the tick of an eye.
I have no doubt. And I will take it and stick it in a pocket on my suit.
Okay.
If I may ask, Miss Wicks, what do you plan after you deal with your vendetta?
I hadn't thought that far, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, you could take a vacation. You've earned that, right? Right.
Yeah, sure. Maybe nice trip across the other side of the galaxy. Someplace where there's nobody who can stop me doing the wrong, the right things. She sort of blinks twice and then looks strangely. But anyway, you go ahead and take care of business. I'll be here.
Different.
До свидания. And Drabikowski will look to Cecil and say, looks like it's you and me and your Mr. Man.
Mr. Man, yeah.
Mister.
Ejiri, Lugar, and Webb, it seems that if you guys want to go with her, that you're more than happy to do so, unless you guys want to go in a different direction.
Oh man, you told me the cat carrier's on this level. I'm fine in that damn thing. I have a select mission.
The cat carrier? Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna like crawl around on my like hands and knees, like looking for it.
Crazy Webb and the Cat, level F.
Jesus Christ. Webb, you know that where you are...
It's the 9 p.m. program.
Yeah, 100%. Where you are currently, you're on the sort of the western side or the starboard side of the ship.
Yeah.
On the other side, just before things get crazy with plasma fire, that's where you have kind of made your home. It's just on the other side of the flux gate. So if you went south and then came around the perimeter of the station, you would go through some doors and then eventually get back to where you have made your abode. You're pretty sure your cat carrier's there.
Awesome. I mean, and I'm so used to being sneaky in this place, right?
Super sneaky. If you would like to make a stealth roll, make a mobility check.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, like, me not having any pants is, like...
Yeah. So Webb goes off by himself, I assume.
Oh, hell yeah, success!
Make your panic roll. Make your panic roll, though.
Oh my god, sneaky bastard. Look at you.
That's
until he screams.
That's 10 stress, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that what happens is Webb, you attempt to sort of like wander off by yourself. I'm gonna go, and you sort of like stick to the shadows, and then there's a sort of a screech of metal. No, you definitely don't stub your toe. You like a screech of metal above you, and just and all of you, and wherever you are, whether you are with the convicts or whether you're on your own little mission to the EVA pod, you just hear the scream of Webb. And that's it.
Do we all have to make a panic roll?
I think you do, because that shit is just on brand for your group. Yep, Lugar, you...
Oh, are you shitting me?
Oh my god.
I don't even have that much. My stress went down by 1, though. So
multiple screams. Everybody's screaming. Yes. I scream, you scream. We all scream for mobility screams.
Oh god, it goes down and then it goes back up? Fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna just
hand wave this because I think that the damage has already been done. Everybody's fucking stressed out to shit. Did you guys want to take nap relief? I didn't ask you that, but I mean,
I feel like
begs the ask, right?
I'm at 5 right now. I just happened to roll really high on that.
Fair.
I rolled a 6 on my D6, which is why I got the scream.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't mind a nap relief. I'm at 8, but yeah.
I'm holding on to mine for now because those dice might come in handy for me at some point. Hey, go ahead, get off the counter.
The cat jumps off the counter.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She stands there like an asshole.
The cat stands there like an asshole.
The cat
staring at you.
Got its face in the bag of chips.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Webb left the bag of chips. Cat's just like going in there, tearing it apart.
Little
Like it's
Koshka,
catnip.
now
I have to actually get this cat off the counter. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah.
Oi!
after playing the Pink Panther theme in my head as I'm sneaking around.
Yeah, it's more like the Inspector Clouseau theme, but that's good.
Yeah. And then I freak out, obviously.
Yeah, 100% freak out.
My high stress. Would I have the wherewithal to remember I have nap relief?
I think so, yeah. You're a doctor. You're not an idiot.
I'm not just a doctor. I'm an MD.
Two are not mutually exclusive.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I feel like after realizing that I was doing so well, just starting to stealth and then fucking it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like nap relief sounds like a good plan. So I'm going to use one of those.
Yep. Fox Mulder's screaming like a little girl. Sorry, Miss Deadeye in our channel is posting insane memes as we play, which I cannot help but look at. Yep.
Yeah, the station shook. I screamed when I saw my shadow. I realized that it was going to be a couple more weeks of winter at least, and then I took a nap relief.
Yeah. Okay, so you have now dropped your stress to 1. Or it's to 0, actually.
It's to 0, yeah. I feel amazing.
So you chomp down on the nap relief. You have 0 stress. You're super cool as a cucumber. Yeah. So we'll see what happens to Webb. Webb disappears to, I'm just going to say, where your particular place of home was, I should say. So
I wonder if there'll be pants there.
Oh God, would there be pants there?
I don't know. Can I make a hat out of them?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and make a let's see. You can't make a hat out of your pants, but because your pants go on your legs. But what I'll tell you,
I mean, that's not true at all. I can totally put a belt around my head.
You can make a brooch, a pterodactyl. Could you go ahead and make an observation roll for me, please?
Absolutely, I can do that. Yep. What do I see with my special eyes, Matt?
I don't know. It depends what you roll.
Yeah, it does. I see something.
1 success. You think it's a pair of pants. You sort of grab it, and it's actually. Are
they short shorts?
No, they're not short shorts. Please, my brain can't take that.
Please tell me it's juicy shorts.
Yes.
This is a medical doctor. He does not have juicy shorts. Webb,
maybe they're not mine.
You pull out actually to change tone a bit. Webb, when you reach your abode, you do see the cat carrier where Adrien makes his home, but you do not find a pair of pants.
Do I find anything else?
You find your name tag on a stained white coat that used to belong to you.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to put that on so no one forgets who I am.
Yeah, especially yourself.
Wait, have I forgotten who I am? Am I having an internal crisis right now? Also?
I don't know. Let me actually roll a d10 here. Because your thing may have actually come up. It is actually a d6 that I have to roll. Actually, you know what? You roll a d6. Go ahead.
I will absolutely roll a d6, Matt.
Yeah, because it's time.
That's a 6.
On a 6, let me... oh my God in heaven.
Oh boy.
I'm going to message you... I'm going to message you what it is that happens to you with your particular NDT. They're all good. They're all good.
Bad?
They're all bad. They're all good. They're all bad. They'll all make you sad. Boom. There you go.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, take a look on your character sheet.
Oh. I don't know if I like that, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know. That may have stopped your frivolity for a sec.
Yeah. I think that will.
Yeah.
I think that will.
Yep.
What's my highest stat?
No, we'll find out. All right, so let's talk about. So that's Webb in his little hidey hole, grabbing the cat carrier. Let's talk about Group B. Group B is Lugar and Ejiri, and I don't know. Would Adrien go with
I'm
them?
hoping he would come with me.
I think Adrien would probably have stayed with Webb.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, because Adrien is Webb's cat, right?
Yes,
Goodbye,
buddy.
little Koshka. I hope you do not die with the crazy man.
Before I left, I like held up Adrien and like did a wave with the paw. Like, okay. Put Adrien on my head as I started walking by.
Oh my god. All right. So it's Lugar, Ejiri. The two of you are, I think, going to the EVA pods, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Did we want to grab the power cell beforehand or no?
That's your choice.
What do you
Is
think?
there... So these little pods, I remember the description is sort of... They've got arms on the outside, right?
Yes, they do.
They're almost like a little... like a construction crane, but I'm thinking like those mini submersibles, right?
Uh-huh.
Except it's one that a person fits inside. We said.
Yeah.
You drive it from inside.
Yeah, it's like the Abyss, if you guys have ever seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, would there be little storage spots or places like where the arm can reach and fold it so, like, I could tuck one or two power cells on the EVA?
Yeah, I think so.
Or even retract the arm into... I'm picturing like a sort of circular bolt, like a spherical bulb. Would the arms retract in or stay outside the whole time?
I
Like,
think
what
that
are the arms?
Yeah, the arms would always be out based on the art.
Okay.
The arms seem to always be out so that it can grasp things. They can't like retract like a transformer.
Right.
But you could grab one of the power cells with each hand if you needed to.
And then we needed the tools as well, right?
Well, the tools are part of the
With the
EVA.
EVA pod.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So if we go, if we get an EVA pod, we get the No, that's the right way to do it. And two of us can fit inside, or do we need two EVA pods?
Great question. Let me take a look at the vehicle here. Yeah, the EVA series pressure pod, right here. It says the pod can withstand up to 30,000 psi of pressure. Is a two-person armored bubble, so they can be. It can fit two people.
I have one more thing to add. Ejiri is wearing a rebreather and does not have a helmet.
Oh dear.
Another good reason for us to be inside with more oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did throw a bunch of space suits out of the Chiron to float in that loading bay should we need to retrieve them at a later date.
Just a bunch of weird ghost balloons. I love it.
I don't have a breather at all.
Well, Doc, I think we should make our way down there, right? Makes sense.
Yes. Let's go.
All right, so you guys can move yourself to the starboard plasma relay stations, where you will find the EVA pod.
Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Doors are open.
I can move you there if you'd like.
Saloon doors are open. That far?
Yeah, that's about right where you guys are right now.
And other than... Because I don't remember... Do we have a handout for the ship? Or, I mean, do we have bonuses for this particular ship in, like, uniforms and equipment?
What do you mean by bonuses? You mean like an actual, like...
Stats. Are there stats?
The stats for
Yeah,
it.
actual stats.
Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, in
Or
fact...
what book is it in?
I will... No, it's fine. I'll just show it to you right now, since it's really available right now. So now I've just opened up for you a vehicle thing here for this particular vehicle, which is the EVA pressure pod.
Got it.
Hopefully you see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it has 6 hull.
Maneuverability 2, speed 3, hull 6. Yeah, so we got tons of armor. That's great.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Don't
Fantastic.
explode in space now. Or implode. Implode. Carry on.
And remind me, are we trying to go in through the hull, or are we trying to take this on the inside? No, it's because it's the outside.
Right, so you gotta...
Right. Yep.
You know where it is, but you need to retrieve the batteries from inside and get them to the EVA pod.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And then you can take the EVA pod out to get the thruster coil,
So, yeah.
but you don't want to do that until we're mostly ready because
Bad things.
it's going to destabilize the station.
Oh yeah.
Even more.
Even more.
Is everybody following this? I really hope they are.
Oh, absolutely not.
So, well, here's the thing. I keep getting confused as to the nature of the EVA pods can install the power cells on the Cedar Rhino. But
You
it has to
actually
be
don't
outside
even
to do that.
need the EVA for the power cells.
Power cells. I was just saying that you could load the power cells into it and fly them over to the Cena Rhino rather than trying to maneuver them through 0G.
Right. Okay.
Carry
That was the
them.
point that I was making with the pod.
It's a good point. I think.
The reason why you needed the EVA or power tools was to repair the damage to the ship.
Right.
Okay.
The big ship.
The
Or the Cedar
big
Rhino.
ship, the Cedar Rhino.
Huge ship.
Your ship. The ship. When I say the ship, I mean your ship.
Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco.
The poison.
You see where the confusion is happening here. Yeah, no, we have to go back down for the power cells unless we get lucky and find some other power cells. Right? So, yeah, no, we have to go back down and kill some deacons. Which is not going to go well for me and Ejiri.
Or sneak past the deacons.
You guys are still in
maybe.
Colonial Marines mode.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you're not.
Yep.
You're not as sneaky as me, though. So good luck.
Oh yeah, super sneaky Webb. Ah!
Maybe it's just
That was-
hardcore in this
Listen,
character.
that was just a test, obviously.
Okay, so yeah,
echolocation.
I think Lugar is gonna get the shotgun loaded and ready, sling it on her back, and then I think bolt gun and pistol in both hands. I think this is going to be fire at everything if disturbed,
die.
but maybe.
Okay.
You're gonna
But I
butch
know
in
that
Sundays
there are
aren't you?
It's gonna be
two,
amazing.
not intentionally. It's more self-defense. But I know that there are 2 power cells charged and ready that Lark left down there.
Mhm.
So that seems like the safest, if most dangerous thing to go for, rather than scouring parts of the ship we don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Doc, I think if you and I go down in this general direction and take that gravity well very, very carefully, we can find the remains of Dr. Lark and then go from there, because she said she was not attacked too far from where the power cells were. Didn't she say one tried to go in and fell down the gravity well? That's what alerted the noises. So there's one right there at the bottom of the well waiting for us, and there's another one in a charger. And as long as we can see that charger and the clearest path, we may actually be able to do this pretty sneaky, and then just shoot anything that comes after what doesn't go sneakily. You got enough strength to lift something the size of a 5-gallon ice bucket, Doc?
Is anyone else getting like super duper Ted Lasso vibes, or is it just me?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry,
just
it's
one.
my
Yes.
southern.
No, I love it. It's not just you're Southern; it's the fact that you look like him too. So I'm just like, I look over, I'm like Ted Lasso, Ted Lasso. Sorry.
I'm appreciating
You go and
it.
do what you like in this space station.
It doesn't help that every time we go to my in-laws, we binge Ted Lasso while we're there. So I
very
just
God!
watched the entirety of season 3.
Well,
at my
smile a
in-laws
day,
this
everybody.
weekend.
All right.
I don't
Doc,
have
I think we can
problems.
get on down there, yeah?
That's fine.
Yes, well, I will give it my best shot. I could maybe lift one of these 30 years ago.
Well, your
Yeah.
other option is to give it your best shot. How about that?
I didn't catch that last part, I'm afraid.
That was just a bit of a target practice humor. Come on, let's go, Doc.
I think that my daughter's talent would come in handy here.
Very, very true. I would say, Drabikowski, as you're waiting, you do see some new person arrive from the hallway. This is a young man of Asian descent. He's got a very serious look on his face, and he comes in through the door. He probably stands 5'3", 5'4". He's a short guy, but he's got just this intense stare on his face. And as he walks through the door, Cecil nods to him, and Wix looks at him and says, "Ah, Mr. Man, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. I would like to introduce you to Sezja Drabikowski." And the person who she has now just introduced to you, Sezja, doesn't say anything. He just sort of stares at you and then gives you a very slight bow.
I just nod back at him.
And Wick says, she's heading down to Mother. And when she does, she's going to try to override the locks on Deck F. Make sure that she gets to where she's headed and that she doesn't wander off. Cecil's going to be with you too.
They have no intention of wandering. This place is a shithole.
And man, again, says absolutely nothing, just sort of nods. And Flo Wicks just steps back and gestures to the door and says, you be on your way. Don't forget to call me when you're done.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk out.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to walk out.
Yep. That's the wrong direction.
Wrong door?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to walk out this way.
Yep. Yep. All right, so let me move you then, Sezja, to the chute with Man and Cecil. I would say you guys get to the chute, which is probably pretty close to actually where you first encountered these horrific abominations. There's a junction with a ladder that goes down one level, up one level. You're on level H. And you want to go, as far as I remember, let's see if I can remember where Mother was. Deck C.
Yes, I was going to say, I had it in my notes. Mother's on Deck C.
So you're going to have to go up to Deck G, walk to the chute, and then go up to Deck C through the chute.
Yeah, correct.
All right, so we're going to put you on the back burner for a little bit, and we'll shoot the focus then over to Webb with Adrien for a little bit.
Hi,
Webb.
Yes.
You finally found the cat carrier. Unfortunately, no pants. Adrien meows at you incessantly. And you know that if you could somehow bait a trap somewhere on this level, that's possible that you could attract a Heptipus tabularium. If you do, that necrotic virus is good as created. So I want you to describe, now that you've found the cat carrier, I want you to describe to me what the trap that you've created looks like.
I feel like I'd scour the deck for a little bit, trying to find the perfect place.
Okay.
What I do, I'm going to do the most... Trying to think of the best place to put this. That's the problem. Like, I want to make it look inviting, so I'm gonna take a piece of my lab coat and just cut it off with a scalpel and put a little blanket in there and take. Is there any food around? What can I put in there for bait?
Adrien sort of pads over to you. Meow. Drops something out of his mouth, and it's a rat.
Oh, hell yes. It's Adrien. Good kitty. How dead is this rat?
Oh, it's super dead.
Super dead?
Adrien has fucking just mauled it.
Awesome. I'm gonna lick the rat to make sure it tastes good.
Oh, it tastes awful, and you have now contracted syphilis, so... I don't know if that's
I know.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like this is probably something delicious for this creature. Yeah, I'm gonna set it up there. Put it in a very loungeable position inside.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take of the thread that I cut up. I'm gonna pull a string off far enough, and I'm gonna just go sit around the corner.
Okay.
And get ready. If something goes in there, I'm gonna pull it closed.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make a mobility roll to see if you can be stealthy enough to hide behind and wait.
I'm gonna wait so hard, Matt.
You're going to wait super hard.
Nice.
2 successes, no panics because you are smooth and cool as a cucumber.
I'm super stealthy.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and roll for Adrian's stealthiness. Adrien has 7 stealth. Or, sorry,
fuck yeah,
seven stress, not 7 stealth.
I don't think I can nappy leave a cat.
No, you can't. I mean, that's animal abuse, and we're not into
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Even where you have
Can
standards like that.
I give him cat relief?
No, they don't.
I mean, you know what he's going to do? He's going to use... Oh, he can't because he's used that in his... I think he used that in Act 1.
Can I calm Adrien down by just patting?
No, because his crusty butt is kind of like... You know, when you try to pet him, he just sticks up his crusty butt.
Can I use my signature item to calm him down?
You use what?
Can I use my signature item to calm him down a little
What
bit?
is your signature item, Webb?
Well, you can use your signature item once per act, I believe. So
Yes.
if you only used it in Act 1, we're in Act 2.
Yeah, I can't remember if he used crusty butt in Act 1 or Act 2.
I think
Two.
he used it in Act 1. Oh, was it 2?
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it was after, because we had to get him to the cat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Act 2.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I think
Yeah.
people were like, you use a what? Yeah, so it was definitely like a crusty butt Act 2 deal.
Yeah.
But what's your plan with your signature item, Webb?
Well, my signature item is pants, or lack thereof.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like be very stealthy and just sort of like pick Adrien up and just put Adrien on my lap where I'm currently wearing no pants.
Okay.
Just gonna like gently just pat the good kitty and just try to calm him down. Yeah.
Still gonna make a stealth roll.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here we go. This is a mobilita roll.
Oh, and did he lose his 1 stress from being in the chilled out office?
Oh yeah, there we go. You can drop him down. So he's actually down to 5. He's
There
down
you
to
go.
5 stress. Good call. 4 successes, 1 panic.
Okay, there we go. That is a mobile kitty cat.
Yeah.
Cats, right? All right, so here we go. Let's have him roll his panic, see how badly he does. He just has a tremble, -2 to agility rolls. So he is successful in his being quiet and stealthy.
Imagine he's a little worried about me having not seen me for a while.
Yep, absolutely. All right. I would say after like 10 or 15 minutes of just absolute silence, Webb, you hear this sort of scuttling in the hallway in which you've put the cat carrier. It's sort of wet squelching, moving towards the rat, and the cat carrier. And around the corner, you can see it. It looks like it's strange. You've seen them maybe once or twice in your lab, but live, in the wild, so to speak. It looks like a cuttlefish. As if it were like able to walk on land, but with enormous long tentacles that sort of streak out at least 3 or 4 feet.
I'm going to quietly wipe a tear from my eye and think to myself, nature's so beautiful.
If this is nature, you're right. So the creature, you just watch it just envelop the rat. But because you've placed the sort of spring load on the front of the cat carrier door, it tumbles inside the cat carrier, and then the cat carrier just goes ass over tea kettle down the hallway as it struggles to free itself. What do you do, Webb?
It's inside the cage?
It's inside the cage, but it's trying to get out.
Absolutely gonna try to run up and close the cage.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make...
Triggered my trap card, motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have you make a strength roll.
I'm so bad at those, though.
Hey, listen, I didn't make this game. Yeah, this is a strength roll. Yeah, you need to restrain it with a strength roll.
Oh, yes, and there we go.
Do you want to push it?
Absolutely, I'm gonna
You
push
have 2 strength.
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
Oh, yes.
Tell me what you do differently when you push it. Like this thing is like just like its tentacles are just popping out of the top of the cat carrier. What do you do differently the second time?
The second time, I'm going to pull off my lab coat and throw it on top of the cage.
Nice.
So it can't see, and then I'm gonna close the fucking door.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna like stuff my lab coat inside the door.
Yeah, this is
So, like-
you've got a lab coat wrapped around a cat carrier, wrapped around a it's a turducken, right? Yeah.
Satan's turducken.
Satan's turducken. All right, so congratulations. You now seem to have restrained a Heptibus tabularium inside your cat carrier.
Awesome. I'm gonna do a little dance.
I'm
gonna just take a moment.
So now that you know that you have this thing, you know that you can get, if you can get to the med lab on deck C, you can extract the cells from this thing, and then the formula will be ready for trials within a shift.
Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm excited. I'm gonna like reach up to like think I have comms, and I'm gonna talk to myself.
Okay.
Like, good news, friends! I caught the Heptibus tabularius. Got this.
The Heptibus tabularius?
Yes.
The Liberty Bibberty? What the fuck is what was that?
I don't know.
We have
Liberty
flow,
Bibberty.
now we need Liberty Bibbity.
Yeah. I'm gonna say out loud I'm gonna ask them to be in the lab, assuming wholeheartedly that they are gonna be there when I need them, and then I'm gonna bring Adrien up to deck C.
Okay, so you move through the myriad labyrinthine passages to the chute in the same direction that Drabikowski, Man, and Cecil went. It might take you a little bit longer to get there, but we'll see.
Penalties for not wearing pants.
We'll see.
Well, and also just spent like 25 minutes capturing this thing.
Yeah, exactly. So let's move to Drabikowski, who has moved through the chute to deck C. I'm not going to change the map, so let's just go ahead and assume that you are now standing in that. If you remember that long causeway, actually, it's not the long causeway. It's that small.
No, the radiation
room.
causeway is the daughter.
That's daughter. So you get to that small area.
There's like the open area because there's the airlock, and then there's the garden thing.
Yep, the garden. The door has been shut.
Yeah, I know. And then the lab is on the other side. And
there's
then
labs. The lab that actually Webb wants to get to is right there, but you don't know that. But Drabikowski, you see when you push the button to open the door to Mother, you see that Mother is, of course, now working because you've turned Mother on, and that the body of Clerk is still flash fried to the seat.
You did a good job with this one. Made a mess of the workstation, though. You two, stand out there. I don't like to be crowded. And I will head into Mother.
Yeah, Cecil and Man don't listen to you. They walk into Mother with you. They walk into the Mother station with you.
All right, fine. But you're here to protect me. Because I can do this and you cannot. If anything comes out of that room, and she points back to the garden room, kill it. Kill it, please. And close that damn door behind you. There's a draft.
Man turns around, pushes a button. The door closes behind him.
Great. All right. And I am going to access Mother.
All right. All right. Let me see here. So you are able to plug in the appropriate information into Mother, and you hear the system beeping and producing some kind of output for you.
All right, and then...
Yep, what do you want to do? No, it's all good. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to tell Mother to unlock all of the doors on Deck F.
Okay, go ahead and make a Comtech roll, please.
I got a +2 because of my computer toolkit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, stress. Okay, I only have 5. This could be all right.
Maybe it's the insistent looks and hovering that you get from Man and Cecil, who are standing somewhat a little uncomfortably close.
I'm gonna see what happens when I panic, and that will determine how I react to these bastards.
I agree.
Freeze.
So you type into that's a 10 too. So you type into
doesn't work,
and it does not work. You hear coming from the mother terminal, and it says access denied. And Cecil and Man look at you, and Cecil says, "What's wrong?" And you're like frozen in panic because these guys are standing right behind you. Your stress level does go up by 1.
Oh, no. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, my computer froze for a second.
No problem.
Yeah, it automatically put my stress level up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know if you heard what I said or if I got cut off.
Yeah, go ahead and try it again.
All right, I'm going to say, well, perhaps if you two goons weren't breathing down my fucking neck, I would have done better. It is very hard to concentrate when you're staring at me like that.
They don't respond.
Ugh.
Yeah, they don't respond to that. Cecil looks at you, Drabikowski.
Swearing to herself.
As you're swearing to yourself, Drabikowski, Cecil looks at you and says, "Did it work?"
Not this time. Give me a moment. I'm going to take a nap relief.
Okay. Drabikowski, you pop a nap relief. It's been less than 24 hours since you've taken a nap relief. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately...
Wait, did I take one before, or did I not? I thought I just got my stress down by chilling out and hanging out with the cat.
You didn't take a nap relief on the
let me put into chat exactly who did, right?
I didn't because I have 3. Well,
Okay.
I had 3 and I just took 1.
So let's determine who's taking a nap relief. I think, if I'm correct, and I have to check the videotape, so to speak, that Ejiri, I believe you have taken a nap relief. Am I wrong?
Ejiri has not.
Ejiri has not.
I don't have one in general.
I don't think anyone alive has taken a nap
Oh
relief.
my god, I think you're right. I think everyone who has taken a nap
Except
relief
for
has
me.
died. Except Webb.
Yeah, I think I managed to get my stress down to like 3 between safe spaces and the kitty purring on me, and I was like, okay, I can live with that.
Okay, I'll just say Webb has taken 1 napro. I'm putting it in chat. So I can find it later.
Yay.
And now
Drabikowski
has taken 1 napro.
has taken 1 napro.
There we go.
Boom.
So the question is, it's not a push roll. Am I able to try again at this terminal, or do I now have to go with them to Deck F?
I think you're going to have to go with them to Deck F.
That's what I thought. I'm going to look at them and say, apparently I can't make it work from here. I'm going to have to go with you down there. Much as I dislike the idea. Just give me a moment. I want to try one more thing.
Okay.
And what I'm actually going to do is see if Mother has, I don't know if this, because like Daughter received the incoming transmission, but does Mother have any information on this incoming ship?
No. Strangely enough, you have no information on any incoming ship towards Erebos Station. As far as Mother's sensors are concerned, there are no ships in the vicinity except your own, which is of course smashed into it.
Mm-hmm. All right, fine. We go to Deck F. Let's go.
Okay. So you leave Deck C and walk to the chute. Man gives you just the barest look of what you can probably assume to be, how best to put this? Frustration? Yeah, that's the best way of putting it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cecil follows the two of you down the chute to Deck F. I'm going to move you there. 1 second.
God, my life would have been easier if that.
It would have
killed me.
Glad they didn't. All right, so
We're not dead yet.
Yeah, indeed.
This is true.
All right, so I'm going to move you now to the chute in deck F, and I guess, yeah, let's move everybody to deck F. Hopefully you guys can all see it once I move you there, and then shift ping. Okay, shift ping. There we go.
I can't see shit, Captain.
You can't see shit, Captain. Well, probably because you're not there, Captain. But chat can see it. That's the most important thing.
You did say you'd move everyone.
I did move everyone. That doesn't mean that everyone could see it.
That's fair.
So, Drabikowski, you are now on deck F. You've been to deck F before, just once.
Is this where we ran into the working Joes and then went through a different door?
Actually, now that I come to think of it, you've been to deck F only once because I believe that you opened a door, you saw that there was that sort of causeway, and then decided not to explore the station.
Maybe. I don't actually remember anymore.
Yeah, because I don't see any other doors here, and I don't see anyone else having moved anywhere else.
This looks like the area where, like, we ditched the working Joes, but I could be mistaken.
It's not that area.
Okay.
No, unfortunately.
I'm just going to look at the others and say, well, which way do we need to go?
They point to the south.
Now, show me.
Man gets behind you. Cecil moves in the front. Cecil moves through a doorway towards a causeway and sort of moves. Do you have a
Geiger counter? No.
Geiger counter? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. As you walk through the causeway, you see Cecil sort of like stagger for a second as this sort of wave of nausea hits the three of you because you are now in a weak radiation zone. You see that the walls are sort of semi-translucent. You can sort of see that there are patterns of red energy that are splaying out around the entire corridor, and you're definitely aware of the fact that you are now very much exposed to the radiation from the black hole. So please increase your rad. Give yourself a radiation
It's one
test.
one rad per shift, so just one rad.
Correct.
Right.
With weak radiation, it is 1 rad per shift.
Okay.
With
So I can
strong...
be in this area for a shift without getting any more.
That's correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay. It is at that point that one more time, at least this session, the entire station lurches. And you feel your feet sort of move out from under you, and you sort of fall into Cecil, and this just pinging headache. You get an absolute blazing headache. Everywhere else on the station, I would like Lugar, Ejiri, Webb, Adrien, and Drabikowski to all make an NDD roll, please.
D6 plus 3, yeah?
D6 plus 3 now.
Oh, I didn't do terribly this time.
7.
8.
Okay.
5.
Amazing. Yeah, no change for you, Lugar.
Yep.
Drabikowski, you will get a repercussion of this, unfortunately.
This will be fun.
Yes,
Do
indeed.
I also need to roll to see if I get damage from that radiation?
Yes, you will. Which is...
Yay, join Team Crazy.
Yep. Everybody's going nuts.
And I believe that it's I roll d6 equal to my current radiation score, which is a 3.
Yes, indeed.
I think I just click radiation and roll it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
See if that works.
I'm going to message you, Sarah, what your character
Perfect.
gets. Did you
No
get any no damage? Fantastic.
No damage.
Beautiful.
Huzzah!
Sarah, I'm going to message you
Yep.
what
I'm
your...
sitting here.
There you go. That is what will happen.
Jesus.
Yeah, that is what happens with an 8.
That's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you sort of feel yourself come back to some semblance of normal consciousness after the wave of neural distortion hits the entire station. You see that man behind you has sort of is shaking his head, and you see his eyes are bloodshot. And Cecil has sort of fallen to his knees and is grasping his head. He's just like, no, and he's just like in intense pain.
Get up and keep moving.
All right. He will look at you and say, shh, the voices are talking to me. Shh, they're saying something. And he's just like slamming his head with his giant meat hook of a palm.
Delightful. I turn and look at man behind me and I say, you, Chleviak, are their voices speaking to you?
Just shakes his head.
Should I just go around him?
He flicks his wrist, and out of his jumpsuit comes a 2.5 foot long stun baton. Walks over to Cecil and just back swings Cecil right in the face with the stun baton.
You could do that?
Here we go. One success.
Step back when that happens.
Yep. Man swings the baton on Cecil. Cecil gets hit right in the face with it. The baton, you hear a sort of a buzz, and Cecil slumps against the side of the wall, and he is unconscious. And then man points the stun baton at you and points down the hall.
After you.
All right. You make it to the end of this hallway. At the end of the hallway, there is a open door, and beyond it, a sort of small vestibule. In this vestibule, there are 2 locked doors. You can tell they're locked because there's red lights over them. But as well, inside this, there are small glass sort of containers, or what's the best word for it? They are just areas where you can obtain material. One is an area where you can obtain a set of EVA suits. Another is an area where you would potentially find medical assistance. So there's like a med kit area off to the side.
Yeah. So is it one of these you need opened?
Off to the northwest side, there is a comms unit with a terminal attached to it. And man points to the locked door on the western wall.
Right, I'm going to log into this terminal and try to open these doors.
All right. Go ahead and make a comm-tech roll.
Come on, dice. 2. I'm going to push that, obviously.
Okay.
There we go.
Here
That's
we
what
go.
I'm talking about.
There we go. So what do you do differently the first time versus the second time?
I think that the first time, like, I'm like there, and he's breathing down my neck, and it's really starting to irritate me, and so my fingers slip a little bit.
Okay. Did you add stress when you pushed it, by the way? I didn't see any stress.
I hit the push button, but it didn't add, it added it to me, but it didn't add it to my roll.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough.
So button error, I guess.
Yeah, just make sure.
I'm not going to panic.
No, it's totally fine.
With a single stress die.
Yeah,
I'll roll
no,
one just in case I get another success. I did not. Okay. And so I kind of like look at him and just glare at him over my shoulder, and then shake it off, close my eyes, and just like focus inward for a second. And I'm like, okay, fine, you got this. You can do this. And I get it this time. I've got 2 stunts to put on this. I am going to... I'm going to take a don't need to overcome again, which means I don't have to roll contact again to unlock doors at this level.
Okay.
If that's cool with you.
Fine.
And hide my tracks.
Okay. Perfect. Love it.
So it's not clear where this command came from.
Okay. I love it. So yeah, the door, you now see the red light above it turns from red to green. And man looks at you and just nods his head at you.
What have we done here?
And then he points to the walkie-talkie on your belt.
I pull the walkie-talkie out and I say, my end of the bargain is complete and they will never know I was here. Are we done?
You hear a voice come through the other end of the comms unit, and it's Wix, and she says, "Oh, good. Finally, yeah. Just stay there. My people will be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail." And then the comms unit goes silent.
That was my staying here was not part of this arrangement.
Man crosses his arms in front of his chest.
I need to think about what I'm going to do for a minute, so feel free to flip to somebody else.
I intend to. I think that actually may be a good place to end the session for you anyway, but I think we're going to end the final leg of our session with Ejiri and Lugar. Okay.
Let's do it.
Back on deck H. Let's move you all back there. Okay. So, yeah, Ejiri and Lugar, you have found the spacecraft that will enable you to get out and do the repairs, the EVA unit itself. And you see it. It's actually kind of a very sort of banal looking object. It's just a giant yellow sphere with a front windscreen. And it does have a way, seemingly, of exiting the station, but not here. This is where it's stored, for sure.
Okay. And is it wide enough to like take back down the hallways, or
yes,
no,
it's wide enough.
Forward?
The width of one of these things is like the width of a person. So yeah, if you get into it, it may be a little bit wider.
Oh, they're
than a
real
person.
small.
Yeah, it's more necessarily the width of like you'd have to get in there. 2 people would be like basically
bobsled,
right in front of each other.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a bobsled. I think it's a really good description of it. Like a little bigger than a bobsled, yeah.
Great. I will sort of assess the best way to pivot and maneuver it around so we can go back down to the gravity well.
Okay.
And just sort of I think she's more maneuvering to make sure that nothing bumps or cracks on the inside so that it's not fucked getting outside.
Mm-hmm.
So she's sort of, there's like a singular bead of sweat. She's just very determined and focused. She's stopped some of her chattering, but Lugar is definitely like constantly looking around her, because getting immediately off of the ship and seeing these sort of like cannibal zombie things has messed with her brain, and every creaky noise and stretch of metal on this space station is starting to freak her fuck out.
Okay.
I think that Ejiri notices that she's sort of very tense and on edge as they make their way from where they are now, the communications area, down to, right? Communications is where we are?
Currently you guys are on the, are you talking about the actual,
what layer are we on?
You're on the factory complex layer.
Oh,
You're
we're lower
at
than I
H,
thought.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, H.
Not near. I thought we were higher for some reason. Great. So then, yeah, it's even easier to just maneuver it carefully around these little zigzags that we saw here, and get our way back through these doors. Sort of nudge, get back down, because this is the stairwell over here, right? This
ladder. Yes, that
is
that is definitely a stairwell that goes up and down. actually.
That is the one I would like to position it, float it, set it, push it on down gently, nudge it, and then just sort of climb down sort of awkwardly around it and have Ejiri watch my back before we can get to the gravity well, and then get to the gravity well so that we can sort of float in the 0G and position it back upwards.
Okay.
So that we can load up on the sort of slide, almost so it looks like 2 rockets on the slide is where I want to clamp the power cells.
Okay. So I would say you're going to be maneuvering this this pod down the chute, correct? Down to deck I. Is that my understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Cool. So I'm going to take Ejiri. I'm going to move you also over here. I'm going to shift ping so that everybody's in the right place. There they are.
And would you like checks for that or just time?
So there will be time and there will be checks. So I would like you, if you want to move stealthily in this EVA pod, the two of you will be together, sort of going and maneuvering yourselves stealthily through the station, not to only be quiet about it, but obviously to avoid attention from anything or anyone around you. You make your way to the chute, and then there is a voice that comes over the entire station, I think, that all of you hear. And it's the voice of a man. And it says, "Security! Security! I want everyone to Deck F. There is a breach on Deck F. I need everyone and their mother to get here as soon as possible. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill." And then the PA voice goes silent. I think Ejiri and Lugar, you probably have made it to the chute. The main chute that brings you down to Deck I at this point.
It seems that Drabikowski has succeeded in what she meant to do. Lugar, you've been on the Citurana for a while. We've been here for what seems like an eternity. This place is not okay. We need a clear head to get us out.
Okay. Well, then I think you're on the same page as me. I know we're supposed to go up immediately ASAP, but also we should just go get the shit so we only take one trip, yeah?
Sounds good. And you just feel Ejiri just pat your shoulder from the other seat.
Yay! And also, how long are we maneuvering this thing? Is it enough of a shift to lose one stress or no?
I would say you're definitely not in a safe space, unfortunately, to do that. Yeah, like you guys are like worried where the next creature or convict or mutant is coming around the corner, so you're just trying to stay alive at this point. So I would say that you maneuver, you point the nose of the EVA pod down the chute, and are able to silently and stealthily move down to Deck I, where you remember that Lark told you that there were alien creatures that were guarding a variety of things, including the cells, the power cells to the station, and were also placing bodies into the lifeboats.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to shift ping you. When you arrive at the end of your rope, so to speak, when you get to the bottom of the chute, Lugar, you're in front, correct?
Yeah. I'm in the piloting seat.
Yeah. When you get to the to Deck I, you see that it is bereft of anything except those charging cell stations.
Are there cells in the charging cell stations?
There are.
Great. I am gonna turn the bobsled around.
Okay.
So that it is pointing up the well. Because
Okay.
I feel like we can move a little bit faster.
Okay.
And then I am going to have Ejiri back on out, but we're going to be like partly up the grav well.
Okay.
So that there's enough room to do the thing, right?
Okay.
And then I am going to, with two weapons slung, one hand free and one hand 0G, sort of gently nudging and pushing myself in position. I don't know if I can call it Overwatch while I'm moving, but I want to have the gun trained on first the side passage, which cinematically is, all of the white fluid from where Lark had the dismemberment. And then sort of like checking that, sweeping down, looking to see where anything is with very close to itchy trigger finger. And maneuvering to try and move towards the 2 power cells. One should still be right where it was thrown up and fell with the critical
it's
failure,
still there,
right
absolutely.
At the bottom of the cell. Great. So, gonna go for that one first, because it's a little closer. Pass it on up to Ejiri. Take a nice, slow amount of time, and if you'd like me to roll for that, I gladly will.
I don't think that's necessary.
Moving as if I am handling a bomb here. Making as little noise as possible. No quick, loud banging.
Okay, you're can we say that like you use your maintenance jack for that?
I would love to use a heavy machinery check if you'd prefer.
I'd like that. You take out your monogrammed maintenance jack, right?
And yeah, I sort of, you see like holstered in this sort of like oversized monkey wrench shotgun holster on her side is this huge multi-purpose tool. And it's got like there's an engraving, there's some graffiti on it. Like it is pristine, shiny metal. Some of it looks older than others. It looks like there have been like individual like brass and copper pieces replaced along the way. And this thing has been like fine-tuned to just be like quick handle anything and everything, and is sort of using it as sort of almost like a clamp holder so that she can sort of swing it up, but not in like a baseball bat way, but like an extra 7 or 8 inches, like an extra arm and a half wingspan to get it the distance to you, and then just sort of spins it around and drops it back in the hole. If this works.
Yeah, I would say it does, actually. I would say it works perfectly.
Bingo. Got the roll anyway.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, it was like I planned it or something like that. Or like I have some kind of some kind of control over Roll20.
My fucking Alamo die here and it's fine.
I mean, it could happen. I think with that said, Ms. Lugar, you seem somewhat satisfied with your success here, with regards to these charging cells. Ejiri, you are probably a little bit less pleased in what you see, stalking towards you from the other side of the gangplank. You have seen one of these creatures before. It is tall. It is sort of semi-humanoid looking, with a crown of biomechanical sort of hair and horns sprouting from its back and neck, and walking on 2 legs towards you both, on the gangplank. And I think that you probably like just stare at this creature as it walks towards you both.
What in the holy fucking shit is that?
Yeah, there she is, right there.
Nice. Yo, the artwork.
For real.
So dope.
It's really good.
So, this perfected walks towards the 2 of you. What do you do, Ms. Lugar, if anything?
How close am I to one of the 2? I'm like dead center, right? I'm not near either of the cell charge stations.
Yeah, I would say you're dead center.
Great. And it's coming from which direction on the map?
Southeast.
Here? Southeast is that one. Fuck. Can I think the cells were charging here and here.
That's correct.
Right? Yeah. It's the same fucking 2. Okay, great. Yeah, you know what? I am going to, as calmly as possible, I'm going to say to Ejiri, that one looks not like the other things. Did you have any interactions with this one?
Ejiri is just staring at the perfected and just says, yes, it is beyond anything we could ever comprehend.
When you say this, Ejiri, a noise, shrill and piercing, enters your mind. You feel overwhelming this emotion. And this emotion is doubt. It is doubt that is emanating from the perfected itself and piercing your very life force. Doubt as to why you have not fulfilled your end of the bargain. That you have not delivered the pure 26 Draconis strain. Doubt as to whether it should let you live or no.
We are looking for it. It is still here somewhere. Give us time, please.
You receive, in response to your verbal communications, you receive an image in your mind of you floating in space, grasping at your throat, your body turning to crystalline ice as the intense vacuum of space and utter cold drags you into darkness and nothingness as your body falls into the depths of the black hole.
Ejiri just nods in understanding.
What do you do, Ms. Lugar?
Do I hear him saying these things out loud?
You do. He says it out loud.
Great. No aggression from the perfected, though.
No. It's just staring at you both.
Does there seem to be any body language response to his placating?
Make an observation roll, Lugar.
Sure. 2 successes and a terrifying amount of panic at this H.R. Geiger creation.
Make... Oh, Lord.
11.
Okay. You stare at this creature. You see death in its purest organic form. And you realize that there's only one way that you could possibly survive an encounter with this creature, and that is to get the fuck away from it.
Immediately up the gravity well towards the pod.
Okay.
Seek cover. I want to get in the fucking pod. And
Okay.
start
Super duper. You jump into the chute and flee upwards. Ejiri, you watch as Lugar does the same. What do you do?
So I first gain a point of stress.
You damn straight you do.
And Ejiri over the comms just says, I will buy you whatever time I can. My daughter's name is Taiko. She was born in the summer. And he shuts off the comms and starts walking towards the perfected.
Oh my god! Okay. So Ejiri walks towards the perfected. The perfected walks towards Ejiri. I think we see from our perspective the perfected just staring down at Ejiri, and then watches Lugar fly up the chute with one or two, right? 2 of these cells.
If you gave me the time for it,
I give you the time. Two cells,
then, yeah,
absolutely.
if that's
one under each arm. They're big. They're barrels.
Yeah.
And your maintenance jack. You know what I'm gonna have you do? I'm gonna say that this was kind of an unwieldy move. I'd say your maintenance jack. I'm just gonna call a spade. Your maintenance jack falls off your tool belt. And
God damn it, Vera.
You just see the maintenance jack in slow-mo falling, bouncing off the wall, bang, bang, bing, bing.
I love it.
And then behind you, Ejiri, you see the maintenance jack fall on the grate behind you.
the perfected. This is
as
where
the pod doors close.
This is where we're gonna stop. As Lugar shoots upward, Ejiri faces off with the perfected, and the perfected looks at not at Ejiri. It walks past you, Ejiri. Bends down gracefully and picks up the maintenance jack and stares at it. And there is, inscribed on the maintenance jack, a name. Because Lugar received this maintenance jack as a family heirloom. And so, therefore, it has many names of people in the Lugar family. But as we see the perfected run its clawed hand over the many names on the maintenance jack, we see that the hand stops on the name Ali Lugar. And then its semi-permanent, permeable eyelids blink sideways. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Ooh,
Damn.
Okay. We're at the end of Act 2, folks. It's time to go on to Act 3 of Heart of Darkness. So, as we know, that means a couple things. We know that means that you can use your stuff, your things and your stuff. For each act, I believe that also means that you all get story points because you survived an act. And remember, you can only have maximum, I think, 3 story points, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, did I survive an act though, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, your character survived 1 act, but you as a player get a story point. Remember, story points are not for characters, but for players.
Yeah, I thought we got them if we had worked towards our act agendas.
Yes, I can say for sure, based on all of your roleplay, that you all worked towards your act agendas. So you earned those story points. Except for Mike. No, I'm just kidding. Mike, who wasn't here as the cat. No, he actually, in a way, he kind of did. He did, in fact, act. He did help you, and he was amazing. So he gets that story point. So we'll see him next time when he plays Adrien.
He's gonna be so devastated.
I am maxed out on story points.
Superb.
Mm-hmm.
It amuses me though. He went from being my buddy and then dying to then me dying and now me playing his new buddy.
There you go. It's karma. It all levels out. Yeah.
You might say you're mates of fate.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Lord, just get out.
Thank you. Good night.
No, don't you mean fated to be mates?
Oh my God. All of you get out.
Please.
I would rate in the APB, but it's not here.
It is time, folks, that time of night where we say goodnight and we give everybody an idea of where it is we can be found on the internet. Let's start over here with Patrick. Patrick, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me right here on Slices and Aliens, soon to possibly be Blade Runner Chapter 2, and maybe, just maybe, with some of the familiar faces on this channel as we begin to play some Everyday Heroes role-playing game stuff on the channel. Stay tuned and don't change that dial. We will have some stuff coming up soon.
Beautiful. Thank you, Patrick. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm Sarah. You can find me on the interwebs at Lovely Llama on the social media platform of your choice. And I looked at my Instagram for the first time in like a year today, and I haven't posted anything in a really long time. So like, maybe I'll get better at that. I don't know. I can try. That's all I can offer.
That's all we can ask. Thank you, sir. Jonathan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at freshly_zested and on Instagram at blue4orange, where I will actually post some content soon because I just smoked a wonderful beef rib, and it was delicious.
I saw the pictures, and I'm jealous as fuck. That was.
I gotta sort through all the pictures I took of that. It was so good.
Hell yeah.
I'm also here on doing Call of Cthulhu, which is tons of fun, and a freaking good time.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get back to that probably after the new year.
No, we got one coming up. And
we've got one on like the 15th, I think.
We do. Okay, fantastic. Yes, then we will be coming up. Oh, that's right, the 15th of December. How could I forget? Mm-hmm. Yes, remember. 15th of December. Mm-hmm. The tentacles foiled the plot. All right, let's move. Thank you very much, Jonathan. To Maeve. Maeve, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me in a number of places, I do believe. But most importantly, Matt, you can find me on our wonderful Discord.
Oh, that's right, Discord. Yeah, how can I do let me do the thing.
Also, you can find me on the Mates of Fates channel, because they're amazing too. You can find me on Twitter, under Maeve Climber, where I do art, but I never post it, because of course. But I actually haven't done art recently. And also on Blue Sky, same name, but yeah. Cool. And let's not forget Ravenloft.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's never forget the Ravenloft. But thank you so much, all of you, for being here tonight to move our wonderful Alien RPG Heart of Darkness forward into Act 3, where we will see each other again sometime, hopefully in December. We'll pick up Act 3. For those of you who are watching us here for the first time, we're Slices and Dices. We're an RPG channel. You can watch our stuff usually Thursdays and Fridays, never Sundays until probably today. I don't think I've ever done a Sunday stream.
I feel like we've done some Blade Runner Sundays.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We have done Blade Runner Sundays. Sorry.
This a new thing we're going to be doing?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Sundays can be hell for people who are working the next day. So let's keep that in mind. It's only when things are, I don't know, around the holidays probably.
I mean, but we stream on Thursdays.
We do. We stream on Thursdays. We do stream on Thursdays. But we stream on Thursdays with the intent of having a great Friday and then just chilling. Mondays are just a shit day to fucking come out of.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 5:30. So
yeah, there you go. So most Sundays we try to stay away, but Thursdays and Fridays we're good with. Maybe Saturdays, we'll see. But that said, if you want to check us out on our YouTube channel, you can see that in the doobly-doo below. If you're watching this on our VOD, of course, there's that link to that Discord, which you can find as well. And we're doing all kinds of crazy RPG stuff. I have too many to list, but Patrick mentioned a few of them. Everyday Heroes coming up soon. We're working into that. Vaesen, hopefully sometime in December as well, from Sarah. Call of Cthulhu from Jonathan. And I'm going to see if we can maybe convince Maeve to GM a game. She's
Wait,
that means yeah. See, look at that! I caught you on your back feet.
One of us. One of us.
It's like Fight Club, right?
I mean, like I do at home. I don't know how to do any of the technical.
Fuck the technical shit. All you need is your beautiful face, Maeve, and that's all we need. We don't need no technical shit. That's all we need is just you. Boom. There we go. Pick a game and go with it. Until we see each other. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Maeve. Yeah.
I actually would like to run a one shot at some point.
Oh, there will be more if you do well at it. That's where it all begins, with the one shots.
Mm-hmm.
Before we say goodnight, I want to say, of course, thank you to our amazing sponsors. Monument Sound, Into the AM t-shirts, which Patrick is wearing proudly. They're so good and so soft.
Absolutely.
And
they're fantastic.
They're really good. And Chepeku Maps, and you will see more of Chepeku's awesome maps on some of our game streams in the future. That said, thank you very much, all of you, for watching our awesome Heart of Darkness campaign, and we will see each other again in the future. Don't forget, folks, take care of each other, but do not forget to take care of yourselves. Love you, folks. Have a good night.